glorious D&D pun. Alrighty, so last time the group
Yes.
met with Toria, who was someone who had forgotten a lot of things about her past and were not necessarily trying to figure it out, but she was kind of like more along for the ride. Just kind of just this mysterious person who just happens to join you guys on your adventure. On the way to Mitash, the party got ambushed by a group of undead zombie goblins and hobgoblins that came about and carved down half of the party. I can literally say half the party. And you guys also lost your horses, which I guess is more than half of the party, I guess, at that point. With that, you guys decided to turn back since you were closer to Ravendar, or the middle point in common. You guys turned back and decided to try and seek out a cleric amongst the tents. You guys ran into the daring rabbits there, and you guys kind of like split up, and Liss, trying to seek out help, unfortunately wasn't able to quite do it, but they were able to find you guys towards the evening, and cleric took you guys in. You guys gave items towards the offering, and Toria at this point in time wakes up coughing and sputtering, and then she says, "I think I remember something." Kind of like rubbing her head. Does Yida mean anything to you guys? And who's clicking so loudly?
That was me.
Does Yida mean anything to you guys? It's a name, that's all I know.
Just 1 sec. You were kind of dead, so,
What? Blink, blink.
that fight with the hobgoblins, the zombie hobgoblins, you actually didn't make it. And we kind of had
pulse. Okay.
No. We had to revive you.
She kind of looks around the tent.
See, we're kind of in a different area. We had to come back here just to revive you.
Okay. Thanks. Actually, let me roll, because what you know about any...
Do you want a medal?
Oh. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
She actually does seem to recognize what type of how much that would take to try and revive someone else. There's a glint of recognition in her eyes at the mention of the spell. Thank you.
I guess we all just gotta try to be a little more careful.
I'll say that is not cheap to do.
Right.
Do you say that's not cheap to do?
Yeah, the dwarven woman says, I'll say that is not cheap to do.
How exactly? How much?
So let's see.
Oh god.
Alright, pay the woman, Kiri.
You see, Tristan kind of stands up. You see, Tristan stands up. Of course, I was the one that asked for her help, so of course we'll pay what we can, or we could possibly, if there's something we can accomplish for you, then we'll do so. Alrighty, then let's talk, handsome one. Should a lady of the cloth be talking like that? And then they kind of like go this way, like discussing things. The team kind of like walks on. This guy still looks human, superhuman, not tiefling like, and he kind of like walks over. Dragon Girl is still sitting on the ground wagging her tail, and the druid walks over as well.
You should thank her once she's done. Well, I guess we'll all thank her once she's done. Once they're done.
Yeah.
And them, and of course them as well. What were they called again? The what bunnies?
Roll an intelligence check.
Dumb bunnies.
Wait. Okay, let me find my dice.
They were known as the honey buns.
Anyway.
Intelligence?
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's a natural one.
Natural one. You have no idea.
Honey buns.
Well, we'll thank them once they're done.
Sure. Will do. She kind of looks troubled, thinking about other things.
So what was that thing that you said you remembered?
Yida?
Just the name Yida?
Yida.
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell it?
I didn't exactly get the flashcards and whatever. I couldn't remember. Probably be kind of like she is racking her brain. YHIDA? Kind of blinks a little bit. She's still sitting down at this point. Kind of like puts the, I believe it was a blanket offered. She puts the blanket offered to kind of like around her.
Is that name significant to you?
It was weird. It kind of, she kind of looks at Kiri. It kind of can. How do I explain this even?
Quickly.
I felt this strange connection after the goblin fight. This connection to something that wasn't me. And like my mind was transferred to a completely different place, and I heard the name Yida being mentioned. And then I kind of like flashback awake, and I was here. Whoever is listening to things with their headphones, please put on headphones. Without headphones, put on headphones, please.
I refuse. One second, I want to get mine. Hold on.
Oops.
So do any of you know that name or anything like that?
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Attempt to see if I recall it at all.
Yeah. So you guys can make an intelligence check, except for Kiri, because he doesn't know the name, apparently.
Alright, let's see. Which cat? I rolled a 13 plus 2. 15.
This would be history and intelligence.
15. Beat that.
15. Liss?
18.
18.
Dang it. She beat that.
Where do you live, Liss? Give me a second. Hold on. Let me look at the map really quickly.
You're worthless to me, D12. I mean, D20.
That reminds me, I have to show you guys. I have to post something in the altar stone later. Please remind me I have to post something in the altar stone later.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
I forgot.
That. This would be there. The map's on this board, isn't it? I have a feeling it is. Okay, so no, you, Liz, unfortunately, even with your 18, you're not able to recall any name of Yida.
I know.
What about with my 15?
Yeah, same deal. The DC was actually a bit lower for you, considering where you lived, but, just a tiny bit lower than you, and that's not enough, unfortunately.
Dang it.
Oh, nut.
You guys don't know anything?
No.
Okay.
You can ask around, I suppose.
No. would it be possible if from now on, if we see any of the Durand officers, we can possibly try to avoid them?
Durand officers?
Yeah, the soldiers, the dog-masked men.
I don't see why not.
Have to.
Just try to avoid them, or try to not let any of them too close to us.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you just... Is that your instincts telling you not to trust them?
Sure. Let's go with that. Alright, it's good for all of you to chat and all, but please get out of my tent if you have no business here.
Alright, fine.
I step out too.
Toria stands up. Thank you very much. Gives a bow.
I do as well.
The daring rabbit kind of like stay behind for a little bit. Dragon girl kind of like follows you guys outside as you guys exit.
She's evil.
She's kind of just like watching you guys leave, her tail wagging.
As we exit the tent, yes?
Mhm.
As we exit the tent, I kind of tell Kiri, maybe we should wait outside for them to come out, see if we can help them with whatever repayment. I feel guilty if we just left.
After like 2 minutes, like you see Tristan walk out, followed by this guy, Eckhart.
He's all disheveled.
Boy. Alrighty. So, everything's alright? You're doing fine? He kind of like looking at Toria. Yeah, doing fine. Dicker kind of crosses his arms and kind of like pats the head of the dragon girl next to him. Glad to know that you're all right. Excellent. Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Alrighty. Where exactly are you guys headed off to next? If you don't mind my asking.
Let me check again. Were we going to the castle town?
Yeah, we're going to meet Touch.
Yeah.
Mitosh?
Yeah. I guess we'll get back on our way towards Mita.
Wait, Al, no.
We need more horses though.
We also need to repay you for your favor. If there's any way we can help.
Tristan kind of blinks his eyes slowly. What favor? I saw a girl dead carried by someone else, and I decided to take action. It was my initiative.
And it's our
How noble.
my initiative to ask if there's anything I can do in repayment.
Well, I believe if you could do us a small favor, actually, you see, like Eckhart kind of like, wait a minute, you're not thinking about. We actually just recently had a cart brought to our attention. No! Eckhart yells at him, "Don't do this, Tristan!" It actually also needed to be headed to Mitosh as well for a second delivery. If you guys would mind.
Way.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to unfortunately stay here, but at least you guys won't be traveling on no horse.
I kind of look to Kiri, Toria, and Alfyr. Sounds reasonable enough. Yeah.
What are we doing?
You're taking a cart to Mitosh instead of walking on your feet.
We're taking a cart? Oh, e-cart.
No,
A cart.
A cart.
A cart.
Not
A cart.
a person, a cart. A physical space cart.
She seemed a little hesitant. What's the catch?
That's a good question. What is the catch here? Let me think about it. You guys get a free cart, and all you have to do is go the direction that you're going. Man, I must be thinking of something dastardly. Gives a wink.
I kind of looked at Al. Well, they helped us. We could trust them.
We have no idea. We have no idea where the shipment's going, so just kind of drive in and see if anyone recognizes the cart, I guess.
That seems kind of reckless on your part.
I mean, it's the same cart we found when we first met, so, I mean, we don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's just an abandoned cart on the side of the road. May as well have some use since it has 2 good horses on the front.
Please, Al, let's play this. Let's pay this.
You're... you see your cart is still shaking him. Tristan, look, I'm so sick of freaking walking all the time. Don't you dare do this again. Tristan shuts his mouth. The dazzling teeth of Tristan gleams as he...
Why is he shine so bright?
He is very handsome, as I mentioned to you before.
I know, but no man's that perfect.
Maybe not.
He's evil. Evil, I say.
It's that will alter self.
This is Gravis before he turns. This is Gravis before he turns evil.
The charming color.
Look, I think I can solve the problem. I actually recently got a new spell that I can use to help us better find animal companions that will help us.
Ooh.
This dragon girl starts sniffing you.
Excuse me.
She kind of looks you dead in the eyes, which is weird because you're wearing a mask.
How'd she do that?
You smell like evil.
Thanks.
Tell him. No. We don't sniff people anymore.
Anymore?
The incident.
Tell him. Gets back in line and starts still wagging her tail. All right. So that's the deal. You guys take the cart to Mitosh, and you know what? After you take it to Mitosh, you might as well take it wherever else you need to go after that. It'll be hard to find you, so.
I kind of look to Kiri. Pretty good.
It's been like you.
Cart thing. It's your thing, right? You got this. Maybe.
Isaac, are you dead?
Might be dead.
Can't believe that's his dead. R.I.P. in peace.
Oh.
RP in peace.
Okay, that means he could probably hear us.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Much better.
I don't know what was going on.
Of course not. You never do. We never do.
Rude.
No, I meant we never do. It's the internet. Go ahead. Let's just answer your question, if you don't mind repeating it.
What was the question? I didn't hear it.
Carts are kind of your thing, right? If you're fine with us taking it.
Yeah, I should be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Alright, I extend my hand to Tristan and say, thanks, Tristan, for everything.
No problem. You guys are more of doing us a favor. Tristan, You jerk. Icar kind of like just pulls out a cigarette and starts smoking.
You know, those are bad for you.
He takes number one.
Smoke them both at the same time.
Yeah. Tristan accepts your handshake. Hope to see you guys again on the road. If you ever need us, we'll be in the keep up northwest specifically. Try not to enter into Gironde. We're we're on the western side of Mar.
Well, it's nice to know where to go when you have a dead body.
We may not be available for dead bodies for a while, so do be careful on the road, please.
Right.
I nodded them. All right, guys. Wait, where's the cart? Is it in close by?
It was in the entrance to the town. We entered through we were in the south. We were closer to the south.
Are you guys ready to go?
I nodded.
Were we gonna make a sign warning about all the hobgoblins in the forest?
Oh, we needed to. We were gonna warn people. We were gonna tell some. Preferably someone with a means of telling others. So
by the time they see the sign, it might be too late.
We go to the big building. I don't know.
Liss's tower?
There.
Lynn's tower, rather?
Yeah. Instead see if there's anyone we could tell about that business. And we should probably tell the Daring Rabbit while they're here. I don't know. But they're kind of busy, but I suppose they should know.
They look like they're about to disperse and go off doing their own thing. He kind of like picks up Icart and start their truck walking off.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
They stop.
At least here's a small token of my appreciation, and I'll throw them the fishman statue I carved.
The cat, Icart kind of like snatches it out of the air
Nah.
and like twists it and looks at it. Interesting. Kind of
I
like
lean over.
opens his satchel and tucks it in.
I lean over from Alfyr's shoulder and kind of look at the dragon lady. See, he's not so bad. Yes.
I've cursed it. And I walk away.
He's joking. Maybe.
You hear a faint boom in the distance.
Oh no!
The Daring Rabbit walk off into the sunset.
Never to be seen again.
What kind of...
So,
What
would the group like to do next?
I guess we have a cart to find.
It shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, it's right there.
You guys saw it when you entered in, so it won't be too hard to navigate your way back towards that area. You guys see a cart with two horses attached to the front. Very similar cart that you guys have seen before. There wouldn't be any of the supplies that they took when you guys split ways. That was supposed to go to Mar. So the supplies that were there wouldn't be there. There wouldn't be the bloodstains would be wiped clean as much as they can. You guys kind of remember where some of them were, but like the bloodstains are wiped clean. You guys would see the cloth would be new at this point in time.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got a different cloth because there were bloodstains on the cloth as well.
It's reupholstered and everything.
We should keep in mind that this whole thing started because this caravan was attacked by bandits, so we should keep our eyes out.
Right.
What'd you say, Liss? That this wagon was attacked by bandits?
Yeah, so we should keep that in mind and keep our eyes out while we're traveling.
You do remember that it was actually attacked by the displacer beast, and then the bandits came in. We're starting to take away the supplies on it.
It was looted by bandits.
It was looted by bandits, though, so there are still bandits. You are correct.
displacement beast is the one that's dead, but the bandits are still at large, as far as we know.
Hey, Will, would you be able to turn your mic up? I'm not sure if it's just me. Didn't hear you all that well before.
Am I low?
It's a little low, but I didn't really mind it. But might as well get some micage.
Is
I
this
believe
better?
in you.
Or...
That's a lot better.
That does sound a lot better.
Nice.
Alrighty. So you guys make your way through this cart. Are able to get on.
Yay.
Alrighty, and I assume you guys start to make your way towards Mitosh again, once again.
Yeah, but this time with cart.
Okay, gotcha. So, oh, actually, I'm sorry. So the bandits that you guys ran into actually did kind of head this way, but I believe you guys were in the middle of Mar, Post, and Endravendar when that happened, and they ran on foot. So they may be in the forest still because you guys. No, wait. You guys didn't have... No, you guys got horses at that point in time. Okay, so yeah, you guys would probably be ahead of those bandits, even though you had to backtrack a little bit. But we'll have to see if they have made it ahead of you, but there could be more bandits. Still a good thing to keep out. So, where is everyone sitting? It is one of those, sort of... Let me see if I can... You guys probably understand it, but it is one of those, tarped, carts.
So it's like a hooded caravan?
Yeah, hooded caravan, yes.
I want to sit on the back. You know, like the back that's like open towards the back.
Okay,
That
gotcha.
part.
So you're sitting in the back. Good to note.
I'll take the helm, I guess.
So you're sitting in the front, Kiri, and guiding the cart along.
Yep.
Good to note. Tori will sit with you.
I suppose I'll sit on the inside, next, like kind of near to Alfyr, but more in the inside.
Gotcha. No problem. So the space would be about. Since it was a supply wagon, it would be 15 by 20, not including the front part, so like 15, like this little box right there, just to help you guys imagine. Boop. So I'll place these little markers.
Imagine that.
Imagination. So if you're sitting in the back, Alfyr, then you're gonna have to move one square forward, just to make it authentic. Actually,
Okay.
there you go. All right, and the horses are there. Cool. Good to know. I'll put little dice for the horse.
Little horse dice.
Little horse dice, which are actually large creatures, so not little horse dice anymore. Alrighty.
It's good.
And the party moves forward.
Yay!
Kiri, please make an animal handling check. This will add your proficiency, so if it'll be your wisdom plus your proficiency if you don't have it in animal handling, which I believe you do actually.
You're doing good.
You are the king of handling animals. King of the jungle.
Ooh, that's a 19 plus 4, so 23.
That's adding your proficiency to it as well.
Oh, guess not.
What was it? What's your wisdom actually? That probably makes sense. What's your wisdom, Isaac?
Wisdom is 1. My proficiency is 3.
Okay. So it is plus 4, so you are proficient with it. Good to know. So yeah, so this is easy, especially considering all you've done since you can remember. Not since you can remember, but for a very long time you've been like riding carts and such like that. So you kind of like get to know the horses a little bit, make sure they're comfortable with you, and then you steer them off.
Yeah.
And you guys start traveling towards.
She sounds weird.
Yep.
Evil horse.
You guys start traveling towards. Boop boop. Mitosh. Wow. So
what were we planning on doing about that forest?
were you guys gonna get a sign or anything before leaving, or what were you guys planning on doing? Were you guys planning on going to Lynn's tower? At this point, you kind of like started your ride, but if you want to turn around, now would be the time.
It takes us a bit to get to the forest anyway, right?
it will take you guys about, I believe you traveled for approximately like 16 hours or so, probably a little bit less to get to that forest area. Yeah, probably a little bit less than that. But you don't have anything to make a sign. Are you stopping the carriage or continuing on?
Carriage. I think I'd rather continue on.
I'd rather stop.
Kiri's kind of the one guiding the way. So if you guys can communicate that to him, so
Yeah.
I'll stop because I wanted to do something about that area too.
the group stops.
Okay.
Okay. We got to make it quick, just so nothing. It's just to make sure nothing happens.
Okay.
Let's make sure they don't come back.
Okay, so you guys go. I'm guessing towards Lynn's tower.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems to be the hub of the area.
Alrighty, so you guys make your way towards Lynn's tower. You guys enter. You guys this time you see a different elven person wearing the same kind of like bluish apron, and they kind of like see you guys enter. Hello, good evening. Good. Actually, it would be at this point in time. Actually, it'd still be kind of early morning because you guys take a rest right outside, so it'd probably be like 10, maybe not early morning, but 10. Oh wait, I forgot. Liss rolled a natural one. I'm looking for someone to help, so it actually a lot of time passed. So it is kind of like getting closer to evening. So it is like actually 4 p.m. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Well, hey, I'm not perfect.
It's fine. How can I help you?
We were wondering if you had any material to make a sign with.
We do have signs. We can have something engraved on it if that's what you wish. What would you like?
Maybe a sign that says danger, thieves and goblins.
Danger, thieves, and goblins.
There's
Okay.
a forest around here where, well, we ran into some trouble. We wanted to make sure no one else got hurt.
Okay. That's interesting. A goblin this high up north? That's weird.
They weren't
normal.
normal goblins. Yeah, they were undead.
Oh.
She falls out of her chair.
One thing that you guys would know is that, of course, necromancy is an outlawed because then things like reviving people would be outlawed and stuff like that. But there are some necrotic magics that are kind of taboo, like animating dead or something like that, like to the point where they cannot function themselves. So this would be a strange occurrence to anyone. To anyone, actually.
So maybe don't mention that to him.
No, you already did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he kind of like looks at you guys a little funny. All right. So, thieves and goblins, correct?
Yes.
Thieves and goblins.
I'm just worried because something like that might happen again with thieves just take down the sign. Obviously.
Is there anyone we could inform to spread the word?
What proof exactly do you guys have that these things were, as you say, undead? And also, it's very rare for goblins to appear in this area, so any type of proof or anything like that?
Do we have anything? We didn't exactly loot them, did we?
If you won't take our word, then I'm afraid we'll have.
I'm so sorry. Please say that one more time.
If you won't take us at our word, I'm afraid we'll have to settle.
Oh my gosh, it keeps cutting off those last couple of words. I'm so sorry, Will.
If you won't take us at our word, I'm afraid we'll have to settle for the sign.
Okay. Thieves and goblins. That should be done in... Give me about half an hour.
I guess we don't really have any. Ooh.
I'm sorry?
I was just thinking to myself, I guess we don't really have any proof.
Nope.
Not really.
Should have brought their head.
That would have been.
That would have been. I don't know that any of us would have thought to do that, except for one of us. I say, eyeing one very person in particular.
So,
Mr. I eat dead bodies with energy.
that'll be 5 silver for the engraving and such like that.
Of course, he was asleep at the time, so didn't have the chance to.
That'll be 5 silver for the engraving and such like that.
I'll give him the 5 silver.
Thank you very much. Sharon gives an eye to each of you and then continues on into the back room. You see shortly after another person, the same elven lady that you saw before with her hair in a tight bun.
The
Jana
lady who
comes out.
revived Toria?
No, was that her with the tight bun?
No.
I thought there was a shopkeeper that had a tight bun as well, but that's okay. It was probably both of them had tight buns. It's fine. So she walks out. Actually, I think I have their description right here. That's okay. Yeah, she walks out. Yeah, the one that Liss gave a good survey for. Guinevere Guinevere walks out. Oh, hello again. Gives wave.
Hello.
Are you guys being taken care of and everything like that?
Oh, we're just waiting for a sign to be built. Engraved.
If you guys would like, you can wait at the bar, or if you guys... Are you guys staying the night, or are you guys heading out? Because it is getting pretty late at this point in time.
Good question.
We're leaving out after this.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a feeling he would say that.
Really don't have any time to waste. If you want to put this sign up as soon as you can. Speaking of which, are we gonna need like 2? Like maybe one at the start of the forest?
He asked for one. If we need another one, we'll make it at the other end. It's the end. We'll figure it out.
Copy and paste.
Alrighty. If nothing else needs to be said, half an hour passes, and you guys are able to acquire your sign. So you guys have a sign. You guys have a sign that says "Thieves and Goblins. Beware, thieves and goblins."
Ancient thieves and goblins.
There a colon after the beware?
There would be an exclamation.
Oh man.
Proper spelling is important, man.
Is there a funny picture of a goblin drawn underneath it?
He thought about it. You see that there's like a bit of a scratch that looks like a goblin's face, but then he stopped.
Come on,
he gave up halfway because he didn't pay that much for it.
Cheap. That's only worth like 3 silver then. Haggle, Kiri.
It would probably be worth 1 silver anywhere else.
Yeah.
This jerk.
Come on, Woodcarver. Show your stuff.
Me?
We'll 16-hour run.
I probably could have made a sign with my skills. Oh.
Yeah, because...
Why didn't we think of that sooner?
Oh my gosh. So
I'm gonna have the game that Al's just like kind of smirking to himself, just like I could have made a sign.
I like the idea that you guys literally watched him like carving for like hours, and then you're like, we need a sign made. Who could do it?
He's not kind enough to make a sign. What
So-
the hell?
You guys acquire your sign. Anything else you guys would like before you head out of town?
Nope, I am set. I don't want to spend another $20 on that.
Do you guys have enough rations and everything like that? You guys are set for the road because it's gonna be on carriage. It's gonna be 1 day per square, and I do have the squares somewhere.
How many rations do I have left? Let's see. I think I have
It's like
5 days.
It's like 5 days there, right?
Let me check because I actually have the grid. It may be incorrect on this because it's not sized properly.
Yeah.
If I run out, I'll bum off a Kiri.
Yeah,
No.
he is a lot.
I believe this.
And if he doesn't let me, I'll force my way through.
Finally,
No.
the true campaign begins.
Oh.
So in Ravendar, you guys are in this square, so
So it's not that far.
1, 2, 3 to get to Kiri's place.
Oh, it would have been 5 days long. Well, 5 days walking.
Yeah, 5 days.
course.
Definitely.
We got that.
Yep. So, I was about to say wings because I'm so used to saying so. Wings of Narumi.
My guys.
So,
Dudettes.
you guys, what would you like? What would you like to do? You got no rations or anything like that.
No, it should be fine.
I think I'm good.
Everything's
I'm good,
good.
too.
Yep, everything's overpriced here, so I completely understand. Alrighty. So, you guys start making your way towards Mitash Castletown.
Yay!
Oh,
Go ahead.
disconnected.
What?
I don't know. Oh man, I think my computer's internet crapped out, but it's
no.
fine. I'm on my laptop on mic, so it's okay.
Okay. You'll be back in a second. So, you guys are traveling. At
Yes.
this point in time, you guys are once again on the road. Could I get a D12 roll, please?
Someone else do it. I
Yep, you
killed
did it
us
last
time.
And I think I did it for the time before that. so-
Okay, Kiri, give me a D12.
Okay then. Where'd the dice go? There it is. That's an 11.
An 11. Good to know.
That sounds awful.
Right? So,
An 11 on a D12. So...
you guys travel for quite some time. You guys are traveling at night, so stars blanket the sky. You guys aren't honestly able to make it that far. Probably once again 4 hours out of Ravendar on the first night, and then it gets way too dark to continue on. Alfyr and Kiri can give you perception checks to see if you guys can find a good place to rest.
Yeah. Okay. Plus 3, 13.
13. Okay. Also, if you guys want, instead of doing that, you guys are 4 hours out, basically the same distance that you were before. You could park in the same place where you met Doria.
Who?
Toria. The same place you met Toria.
Toria. Okay.
Unless you guys want a different spot.
That place seems safe enough. We didn't get killed there.
True.
And I think we're against the hill. So-
Yeah, you guys would have the hill to your back.
That sounds nice. Yeah. Let's do that.
Alrighty. So you guys park the carriage. Alrighty. Do you guys want to set up camp?
Who's this secret party member?
No, that's me, just being goofy. Do you guys want to set up where you want to place your camp stuff and stuff? You don't have to, but I was just asking. I thought it would be funny. I've been playing way too many Pathfinder Kingsmaker. That's my problem. Is anyone cooking? Is anyone doing anything? How are you setting up your camp? Because you got to keep your horses close.
I'm definitely using a firebolt. Okay, make a campfire.
Yeah.
Nice.
My campfire is 1d10 stronger than my last camp.
Such a strong campfire.
Alrighty, so you guys kind of like gather around the fire, keep the horses pretty close so you can still see them. Anyone keeping watch tonight, or everyone just
I will.
getting some nice, good rest? Okay, Alfyr, you're gonna keep watch. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. That's worse than last time.
Oh.
That's a 10
A 10.
altogether.
Good to note. Okay, so
Undeniably a 10.
Alfyr. Oh, let me roll that.
Stop shooting me.
Okay. So as you're kind of like on the lookout, Alfyr, you hear the horses kind of like go crazy, and like kind of like clamp their feet and stuff like that, and start going nuts. And you kind of look in that direction. You see like some wolves, kind of like approaching the campsite.
Like immediately, like they're actively coming towards us. It seems.
It's slow and it's slow but surely. They're kind of like more creeping towards. They're like kind of like looking towards the horses. There's like another 3 looking towards you, and they're kind of like snarling.
Guys, wake up.
Okay, they come up. Okay, that was your action to do so. Give me 1 second. Let me grab the tokens.
Rude.
I don't think I have wolf tokens.
What?
There's only 1 wolf token that holds sway to my heart.
Woof, woof, woof.
Then 3 over here. So Alfyr, you wake. Everyone make the perception checks disadvantage because he's not necessarily shaking you guys, but he's yelling.
That's really bad. Perception. That's a 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
Liss, you're still asleep. Kiri, perception check
feel like
disadvantage, please.
I feel like this happened last time.
Yeah, you couldn't wake up. That's hilarious.
Oh, let me change up the music.
Make it something wolfy.
Okay.
Let that bass hop.
Something wolf-like.
Woof, bye.
I see a woman rising.
Yeah, wolfang fist.
Does that mean I still have my previous spells prepared because I didn't get to sleep?
Correct.
Man.
Okay, sorry. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Oh, you were talking before?
Don't know why that keeps happening.
It's fine.
Well,
I got a
Wait.
6 altogether.
6 altogether. Everyone's still asleep except for you, Alfyr, and the wolves kind of like draw in.
Yell louder, you dork.
Hey.
They're kind of like slowly closing in. Alright, slowly but surely. With you yelling and the horses kind of like clumping, these wolves are gonna kind of like get close to the horses.
The horses, we just got those.
They're gonna like the horses are kicking, so like the horse is gonna attack first. One horse does hit the wolf, dealing significant damage.
Sweet.
The wolf gets going catching this down and tries to bite back. The 2 wolves up there, that hits. That misses the horse. They kind of like bite out, and one horse gets bit, and kind of like whinnies again. Alfyr, you tried to scream, it didn't to no avail. Everyone's still asleep. Kind of like they stir a little bit, but then they kind of like lull back to sleep.
You guys suck. Can I like run over and shake him awake?
Which one?
Kiri's closer, so
Okay, so you run over and shake Kiri awake. Boop boop.
I'd probably kick him.
You kick him. like Dot-Hack-G Yuseo, you kick him and he shakes awake. Alright, that's your action.
Dang it.
Alrighty, Kiri, you're awake at this point in time. The wolves after Alfyr does that, you after you wake up, Kiri, you're not able to act fast enough as the wolves kind of like start to close in a little bit. Alrighty, so attack on Kiri, who this won't be a crit because you're asleep anymore. 1 attack on Kiri.
But he is prone.
But he is prone, so they do have advantage. It doesn't matter. What's your dexterity, Kiri? What's your dexterity, Kiri? Isaac the Skin Actor can.
Her time.
Do you have like a microphone plugged in or something? Because it may be like jumping in between microphones. Check your voice settings. Make sure it's on the right one.
Okay, it should be on Blue Snowball now. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. It was on Blue Snowball before, but for some reason it just wasn't working.
That's fine. What's your dexterity?
1 sec.
I'll never forgive you.
It is just the score, right? 14.
The modifier.
Oh, plus 2.
Okay, so yeah, but that would miss because you're not wearing your heavy armor right now. So yeah, so that one misses. This one is going to. I think that was the first one, right? Nope, the first one missed. Second one tried to bite at you and just missed, and then this one on Alfyr. That will be a 18.
That would hit. Why am I getting hit?
That hits. So
Do we have a level 5 step at this point? Have we had a long rest?
No, you haven't. So this would not. You guys would not have your level 5 stuff just yet.
I thought we had at least one.
I don't believe so. I don't. You guys had a long rest prior to getting Toria. This is the first long rest that you guys have taken before you doing that, because we ended on Toria being revived.
But didn't we go back to the city? Wouldn't that take a while? It didn't take like a few days.
This is the first. This is. You guys leveled up at the end when you revived Toria.
Okay, but we would still be like at full health now, right?
Yeah, you guys have full health and everything like that.
Okay. Bless you.
Okay, yeah, that's
Thank
fine.
you.
You guys, it's fine. You know what? Just to make it easier, you guys can have your level 5 stuff rather. I was thinking level 3 spells, so I was like level 5. Level 5.
No,
level
you're
5. You guys are level 5. We'll go
Level
with
5
that.
spells.
You take 3 points of damage, Alfyr.
Ouch.
Man, what a stressful day.
Alrighty, that was all the wolves. Kiri, you can then go ahead and take your turn. Kiri and Alfyr, you both can act actually, just to do that.
Oh, okay.
We just got our friend revived, and now we're being attacked by wolves. I am so sick of this. And I attack.
Okay,
And
you grab your
my-
spear from off the side and like drop it into the wolf. Are you standing up as well?
Yes, please.
Alrighty, you stand up.
I stab right at the wolf.
Let's go ahead and make a perception check disadvantage.
Okay.
All right. That's a 20. Well, altogether,
Yep.
not
that
a
hits.
natural 20.
Yep.
That's a total
Go.
11.
Yep. Unless you wake up.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage, Kiri.
Ooh,
You hit
that's
it.
a 8 plus 3 plus 2, so 13.
13. That wolf falls down.
Whoa, nice.
Right, Alfyr?
Wait, do I get an extra attack still? I guess.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you're level 5. Hit again.
Yeah.
Alfyr, would you like to do anything while he's making his other attack? He kind of like stabs through the
Yeah.
one wolf, and then like brings his like pushes the wolf off with his foot, and then spins his spear in his hand and like stabs down at the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my rapier and like arc up at the wolf in front of me, just like a rising slash.
Alrighty, go for it.
Yeah. Ooh, not good. That's a 2 plus.
Oh,
I think it's 8 altogether. Nope.
okay. So you
But
kind of
that's
like
one attack.
you kind of like slash up at the wolf, and it kind of like jumps back and snarls and like starts to go towards you for another bite, but you
I'm
what do you
gonna
do?
thrust again.
Alrighty. Slashing up, and then as it's coming towards you, like kind of like bring it back down and like kind of like
Yeah.
like have it underneath the neck, so if it approaches you, it
That hits. That's 22.
22. That absolutely hits.
All right, that is a D8. Go 7 damage altogether.
7 damage altogether. That wolf is looking wounded. So you kind of like slash it on a part of the neck, and it kind of like evades most of the damage, but it still is bleeding from parts of its neck.
And then bonus action, I take out my scimitar and try and finish it off.
Alrighty, go for it.
Yeah. That's 20 something.
20 something.
Yeah.
That absolutely hits.
15 plus 6. Yeah, 21.
Go for it.
That is a D6 by itself. 6.
6. You kind of like carve through the wolf's gut, and it falls to the ground.
I got a 9 altogether in damage for that wolf, just so you know.
Oh, you hit it and everything?
Yeah,
Sure.
I rolled a 16 plus 7, so 23.
9.
And it was
yeah.
4 plus, 4
Nice.
plus 5, so 9.
4 plus 5, so 9. Alrighty, so that wolf is also looking pretty wounded. You see the other wolves also like look by, seeing you guys do that. The horses are going to try to kick them again.
Get him!
Natural 19 on the horse that already kicked the wolf.
Jeez, these are these are tough horses.
Like the horse kicks the wolf in the face, and it falls prone on the ground. This wolf is gonna back off, disengage. This wolf also is gonna back off as well.
They mess with us in a bad time.
Yeah,
Right?
and the wolf starts to like kind of like back off. Do you guys give chase or anything like that?
No. There's no
Okay.
point.
So yeah, the wolves head off into the forest, disappearing into the night. Your campsite is safe.
That was the quickest battle ever.
That's why I didn't roll initiative.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
So Liss, you wake up, huh? And you see two wolves get slashed, and then then the other ones retreat.
Do I see that one of the horses is injured? Actually, are both of them injured or one? Only?
I believe only one took a bite.
Which one?
This one down here.
I'm so tired of these constant kerfuffles.
This is why we keep watch.
I'm gonna tend to one of its wounds. Tend to its wounds because.
Okay,
If
you're
that
not
lasts.
proficient. You're not proficient with horses, so it will be a D4 for healing.
Okay.
They both got blood.
Yeah.
Can I help her with that since I'm good with horses?
I believe you're good with. I
Riding
mean, you would know
horses.
stuff, I guess. Sure, you can try.
You get a talk to the horses.
It is more
Okay.
of just a wound, but it's not like the med kit is not.
I guess it's not something
it's
that like
fine.
multiple people can do.
It's fine. Go for it. D4.
I just want to make sure it doesn't get infected. And we lose a horse because that would
D4, you said?
Not you, Liss.
me.
Oh,
D4,
This
please.
guy. Well, this lady. That's a 2.
Good to know.
Don't-
I thought that was plus something.
Yeah, I think it's plus. Somewhere in my sheet.
Plus 3, I feel like, but maybe not.
It's plus 4, so it's 6.
Good to know.
Don't die, horse.
Horse is dead.
The horse is fine.
No.
It literally took a scratch.
it's double dead now.
I ate it.
Still, it's my. Well, it's not my horse, but it's our horse. And if it
That's
dies,
my horse.
That's why I didn't want to say that. Let's go back to
That's
sleep.
my horse.
Toria's still asleep this one time.
Yeah.
That's not your horse. It's my horse.
Alrighty, so Alfyr, that would be it towards the end of your watch. You can switch off with someone else if you would like.
Oh, goodness.
All right, someone else take over.
I'm already asleep.
Okay, I guess I'll handle it.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll. Perception, please.
It is. Ooh, natural 20.
Good to know.
Nice.
Ooh.
Looking over, you don't see any more danger or anything like that at this point in time. The night seems to go by smoothly, and you all are able to gather a long rest. You guys are need to take a little bit more time. Toria's up before you guys, but you're
Because of
able,
course she is.
able to wake up.
Yay!
She's already kind of like in the cart.
Nice.
We survived.
Oh,
Also, I just remember Toria only still has the winter jacket.
She's still naked with the winter jacket.
Oh, crud.
Clothes beam.
Well, we'll get it.
You guys are
Where's
4
the-
hours out of Entire. We're not going back.
Screw that noise.
I don't know.
Get in the cart. We'll get you some clothes when we get
I'm
somewhere.
gonna roll a
It's
Constitution
not
saving
snowing,
throw
you're
for her.
Would I be carrying extra clothes?
Toria is catching a cold.
Dang it!
What?
Can
Do you
I
have
give her-
do you have common clothes on you
I have
Liss?
common clothes.
Do you have common clothes, Kiri?
Yes.
Okay, then you have an extra pair of clothes. Liss, do you have
Yeah,
an extra
okay.
pair of clothes?
Yeah, it says common clothes right here.
Okay.
I'm assuming I have an extra pair. I would rather it be mine than yours because I don't know.
How tall are you,
Sorry.
Liss, versus Kiri? What's
That's-
both of your height?
That's true. That's true. I'm 5'2".
5'2"? You'd probably be a little bit closer to Toria. She's a little on the shorter side. She's like 4'7".
Oh,
How tall are you, Kiri? Are you like 7'6"?
I
You a
don't know.
monster.
You're 7'6". Jesus.
I don't know.
It would be all the way at the top if you wrote down
Mhm.
your height. If you didn't write down your height, then it's not there.
It's 5. exactly.
He's 5 exactly, so Kiri's actually shorter, so...
Come on, just that.
Look at these tiny people.
Kiri's the shortest in the group, that's weird.
Can I adjust that, please? That
No.
doesn't seem right. You-
It's too late. I'm the tallest.
Like,
Aw.
my tallest. Like, no.
Obey your tall person.
Yep, height is exactly 5. That's funny.
Wait, how your height is exactly? you're a tiny little boy.
5 feet, you ding dong.
You know,
Alrighty,
Kiri's
so
not much shorter than me, you know.
so Kiri, you hand your clothes to her, kind of like dragging your head down, like, oh, right, here you go.
Hanging out with these children.
So you lost your common clothes, but Toria now has it, and she's wearing it proudly. She will give the winter jacket back to you. Here's the thing.
But if she had a...
She's going to give you the winter jacket back, but she's going to keep the blanket. Kiri, I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw because you haven't had your winter jacket for a long time.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes, please. Toria is still catching the cold, by the way.
Okay, that's 8 plus 5, so 13.
You're good.
Yay.
You're not catching any cold.
Yay.
The cold
Can't
caught you.
catch me.
Alrighty. So where are you guys sitting on the cart?
I'm in the same spot.
Same spot.
I'm driving again.
Go ahead and put yourself on the cart.
No.
I'm gonna activate my armor just in case.
Of course, I assume that your armor is always activated. There is no reason for you not to have an 18 AC when you have mage armor. Okay, so traveling out, you guys leave that campsite behind. 2 more days, correct? We said that was 3 days to get there.
Yes, I believe so.
You guys should start making your way. Horses clumping against the road. Since all of you, I believe, have made a D12 roll, I will roll a D12. Okay, good to note. The day passes by. Differing clouds in the sky. You guys come across kind of like this guy holding a map in his hand. He's kind of like looking about, and like he sees you guys passing, and he, if you guys stop, do you guys stop to aid him? It's just like one guy on the side of the road. You guys see one guy on the side of the road. It's a little bit before you guys reach that forested area, and you guys see this one guy on the side of the road, and he kind of like waves to you guys, trying to hail you down.
Last time we ignored someone, they ended up dead.
Okay.
Also, I think Kiri is Kiri and what's her face, Toria, the only one that sees it.
Yep. So it's your choice, Kiri.
God.
Make the right choice. Aim the wagon, madam.
What?
I'll like. Oh God, jeez. I'll like wave to him and like say like, "What's wrong?"
You'd stop the carriage because you're still going.
I guess I'll stop. I suppose. I'm still like at the helm.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah. You stop the carriage, but you don't jump off and go like, okay. But you need help then. All right. So, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. I just need directions. This is the correct path leading towards where is it? Jurakina Fortress. This is the correct path, correct?
Let's see.
He kind of like shows you the map, and you can see the map on this side. So he's heading kind of like following this path will lead him to Enravendar. From there, he could probably get to the Jurakina Fortress, like you guys could. So you could tell him
but
that.
we're heading to Mitosh Castletown, right?
You guys are, but he seems to be heading the opposite direction.
Okay. Oh yeah, I ought to head southeast from here.
Southeast from here? Is there not a road that leads to Jurakina?
I'm not too familiar with the place. If you keep going back this way, you'll reach a town called Enravendar. They should be able to help you there.
Okay, yeah, okay. That doesn't seem that far. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Safe travels. Gives a wave.
You do.
Why did the cart stop?
Shut up!
He kind of looks as you guys exchange. Give a wave to you guys as you start to take off.
Yeah, I whipped through the horses. Whipped him again.
Why are you whipping them?
Well, you know.
You whip the reins. All right. So, any perception checks while the carriage is being taken, or are you guys fine with
No, we're taking
No, yeah, last time we didn't.
I'm guessing just normal pace then, in order for you to actually make perception checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and normal-ish, just like on the fence, just in case we have to hurry.
All right, make
And-
perception
yeah.
checks. Unless you're close enough to the back where you can also make a perception check, but it'll be rear guard. Tori will also make one.
That's 19.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tori would actually be in the carriage, like towards here, so actually she can't make one right now. 16 for you, Kiri. 19 for you, Alfyr.
Do I have disadvantage or anything?
No.
No? Okay, then that's 20.
Natural 20. Good to know. Alright, so
Nice.
you guys start making your way forward. You guys have finally entered into the threshold of the forest at this point in time. There is some woods cut, as I said before, there are some woods cut off to the side. They haven't been able to like completely clear the forest, like make some space so that the forest can actually be traveled decently safe, so that nothing can like hide in the forest and like sneak out on you.
Yay.
With your perception checks, Kiri would definitely be the first one to see it. Kiri, you see these kind of like you would probably hear it.
I thought Liss got a natural 20.
She did, but she's in the back. So Liss would hear it. You got a 19, Alfyr, right?
Yeah.
You two hear it in the back, and Kiri's the first one to see it. But you guys can kind of like scramble closer to the front after you guys hear this loud kind of hollow thumping further up ahead.
Oh no.
Man,
I hope it's a giant.
It's not loud enough to be a giant. It's yeah. I would assume that you guys put the sign at the front of the tree entrance.
I hope it's a medium.
You guys hear this clumping sound up ahead. The carriage is still going forward at this point in time. What would you like to stop?
God, we should probably stop.
So you kind of like stop the carriage.
Is there... Should I try to turn around, maybe?
You said Kiri saw something? Did you see anything?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so Kiri, you would see, and Liss, as you kind of like approach the front and like kind of look through the tarp, the two of you see these large skeletal horses just kind of like clomping around in the area. And this is, with your guys' calculation, this would be the same exact place where you guys were encountered by goblins. And you just see you see 3 skeletal horses clomping around about in this area.
Is there anything riding them? Or are they just
No,
kind of...
they're just hanging out.
Oh, wait. Are those our horses?
Oh my gosh! They resurrected our horses.
They're clumping around and not paying you guys any mind.
Because, like, our dead horses would still be in the same spot, right? Are they there?
You're looking for your horses? Investigation, please. Alfyr.
Yes. Yes, sir.
He put together the puzzle.
You kind of move forward as well, kind of like past Doria.
I put together the puzzle, but my dice didn't. That's, 7?
7? That's not bad.
Wait, wait, hold on, am I good at investigation? I am, 9.
9! Okay. I'll say it takes you kind of have to get out of the carriage, but you can like kind of like investigate a little bit further. And well, this is if you want to. If you want to, using that 9, you can try to make your way forward and see what you can see, but that's up to you. Because right now you can't see the specific location where your horses were. If you want to, you can try to sneak out of the carriage and try to get a closer look.
Can I be sneaky?
Absolutely. Make me a
Then
stealth.
yes. Sweet.
So you guys see Alfyr get out of the carriage, or hear him rather get out of the carriage.
Yeah, we should.
That's 21.
21. Okay, so Alfyr kind of like quietly makes his way forward. You finally get close enough to see where your horses lay. No longer there, just blood wounds. And 3 horses kind of marching around.
That confirms my suspicion.
They are walking around super aimlessly.
Aimlessly?
Yeah, there is no point to their walking.
Can I have a skeleton horse? Man, that'd be awesome. Actually, that'd probably be really bad because then people will call me out.
What do you want to do?
It would
That'd be
look
super
cool, that-
cool, man.
It would look pretty sweet.
You would have to
It's
hide it,
pretty
but I mean, you could have a skeleton horse.
I don't want to risk it though. I don't want to risk them being evil and hitting me. I'm a weak boy.
What do you
I'm
want to
going
do?
back to the carriage.
We're in a giant carriage. How are we supposed to stealth around these things?
It's gonna be pretty hard because they are still on the road.
Uh,
You guys could off-road, but it would
Where?
probably be... Oh, Alfyr, I assume you relay the information back to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could try to blitz through.
Where are the horses exactly? Can we see? I can see them, right? Can you point on the map?
Alright, let me once again set the scene.
okay, those are them? Okay.
Hold on. Please hold. I need to set up the terrain. Just to make it so that you guys can see, like, where exactly. Terrain. This will be trees.
Strange rain.
Okay, so they're on the road. You guys are trying to make your way through.
Skeleton horse.
Skeleton warriors. Da na 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 na.
Skeleton horse, why are your bones so shiny?
Ghost dolphin, he's more than a dolphin.
Oh gosh,
dolphin.
Isaac, how do you remember that song?
Yeah, how do you know that? That's Micah's secret song.
That's a song I never told no one.
Because you never shut up about it.
Did I never shut up about it? I actually believe you.
never.
He sung it a lot.
I forgot.
And then
I'll be 100% honest.
I punched him and he stopped.
Alrighty, so this is about the tree layout that you guys can see.
And they can't see us. Okay.
Not quite yet. There'd actually be a little bit further ahead.
They can't see us because they don't got no eyes.
What's more dangerous, going around the forest and maybe running into thieves, or trying to force our way through this stuff? You guys want to do a horse carriage battle?
Oh, but we only have the one carriage. They don't have a carriage.
No, that's not the way I meant.
Kind of
We
play a
could.
little chicken.
We could leave the horses here and then attack them and then come back to the cart.
Oh, hi, Toria. What's up?
It just seems kind of weird. Like, our horses died there, now they're back. Either someone brought them back, or that
This
place in the forest is kind of is strange.
This place is infected with a miasma. Maybe?
Wind tunnel. I suck up the horses with my wind tunnel.
Make a Arcana check, you and Liss.
Okay.
Me?
Okay.
No.
You know what I meant. I normally mean the two people talking.
Arcana 15.
That's
Okay.
a 22.
No miasma in the air. It must be the work of some evil wizard.
Naraku.
That especially considering that like animating the dead isn't super legit. This is your second encounter with it in the course of like 2 days. So strange things are happening. It's from that you're not sure if it's this forest. You haven't traveled to Enravendar, unfortunately, Kiri, so you wouldn't know this path that well.
Thing
Let's
is,
just
I'm thinking maybe we should fight them. Maybe that way we get proof.
Hold on. We don't know if they're hostile yet. The goblins were hostile, but goblins usually are.
maybe the undead reflects the nature of living. I don't know.
First,
You guys stay on the cart.
You're gonna test it.
I'm gonna check.
okay.
We'll be here. Just
Just back me up if I need it.
I kind of lean to Kiri. Don't hesitate to come riding in if he needs help.
Right.
I'm gonna get up the cart. I'm gonna sidle around around the trees,
All right.
stealthing it up.
Yeah, I would say that you keep the. What'd you get? 21.
Yeah.
You keep the 21 because you haven't moved that far.
All right.
And actually, you did break stealth to kind of like. Well, you were probably like being quiet about it. Roll another
Should
stealth
roll.
check for me. Go for it. Sure. Why not?
Do the thing.
That's better. So yes, 23.
23? Yep.
Yeah.
Making your way through the trees as quietly and stealthily as possible. Barely a sound is made. You kind of like step on a blade of grass and it just press
It
gently.
gets quieter somehow.
Gets quieter somehow. You would also see some of the swords and weapons of some of the goblinoids that you faced prior. No goblins to be seen. You see like kind of like basically ash in the place of where they were.
Well, I don't want a crappy goblin sword, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
Okay.
Unless it's magic. Well, even if it is magic, I don't really want it.
They had scimitars and short swords.
I have those already.
Even if it's magic?
Even if it's magic.
Fair Do you make your way closer and closer to the horse? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What's your plan? So I'll say your history over here.
Can I like pick up a rock and try and like lead one off?
Lead one closer to you by throwing something near it.
Like I want to get one away from the rest.
If you want to throw a rock, you can throw a rock.
Can I throw a rock? I want to throw a rock like here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a
Rock throw.
make a rock throw. Make a straight. This will be dexterity. Small.
Just plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not proficient in rock throwing. That's 16 plus 4, 20.
20. Okay. The rock kind of clicks there, and they kind of like these ones kind of like start to take off this way. This one follows after just because it's an animal. And they start to
So
take
they got spooked.
Yep. They seem to be acting like a normal horse would when they hear something that they think it's predator approaching.
Oh, neat.
So they kind of like take off into the distance, and you hear them gobbling for a little bit, and then you're unable to hear them after a while.
I solved the puzzle, guys.
There goes our ghost horses.
It's alright.
Our super
They're
sexy
not
ghost
ghost
horses.
horses. They're,
It would have
they're
been so awesome.
built-in horses.
I don't. It would have been cool, but you know, they're also ghost horses. They're also.
Alrighty.
I don't know how loyalties work with wizards who make ghost horses.
Actually, did they have any flesh on them? Or is it just like
Pure bone.
interesting?
Yeah, that's a quick decay.
Yeah.
Right?
I go back and problem solved.
They're gone.
What happened?
Yep. I tried to get their attention, and they acted like regular horses. I didn't see anything malicious about them.
Weird.
What's going on with this forest? Whatever.
Let's just get out of it.
Did he relay? I don't suppose he relayed the information about the goblin stuff.
Yeah, there's,
Nope.
there's goblin things. You can also see it as you start to make your way forward. You see goblin
Would I be able to just,
accoutrement.
would I be able to pick up the ashes and the
Whoops.
swords?
The
if we
ashes
can-
and the swords.
Yeah. I remember the guy said back there if we had any proof of
Wow.
them being
pretty
You have ash in your hand right now, and you're gonna try to prove that there were
you
goblins in the woods.
have dirty hands, so
Yeah.
is that proof?
So you pick
And
up
you
you pick up the ash and you pick up one of the swords. You have ash and a sword.
Let's pick up all the swords because we can sell those back for big money.
And we have a cart to hold them,
Yeah,
unlike having to carry it all around.
yeah. That those people were ponying up like $10 a sword. That's
Were
pretty
they?
big.
Sorry, were they saying I'm sorry, back there. They say there weren't a lot of goblins in the area. Would
Yep.
these swords maybe show
No.
that they're
They're short swords.
Hang on, what I'm using. Well,
Some-
except for this
some
one that's
recruit
engraved for
what-
goblins only.
Hobgoblin. The hobgoblin did have a pretty nice. I believe it was a long sword.
Like a super cool one.
Yeah, there. You see a long sword on the ground and some javelin. 2 long swords it would be because of the. No, there was 2 hobgoblins. One. So you'd see 1 long sword and 1 javelin.
And you said the hobgoblins were armored.
Yes.
Did their armor disappear?
Yeah.
Hmm, interesting.
Can I pick up the hobgoblin sword?
Yeah.
Yoink.
Right, you have a longsword.
Neat. I can't use this, so I'm gonna sell it later.
You feel a sharp pain in your right arm.
There's also a javelin. There's a couple of short swords as well. If you
I'm
guys
just
want,
gonna grab all the weapons I see
Okay.
and load the cart.
all weapons are loaded onto the cart. Good to know.
Nice. Oh man, they're gonna think we're smuggling weapons.
Yep.
Let's. Oh yeah.
You guys have a cart full of weapons right now. Good to know. And Toria's kind of like looking at you guys strangely as you load up the cart with weapons. Okay. She kind of like climbs out and sits next to Kiri.
I was loading up weapons too, girly. So I mean, like,
Actually, can I toss her a short sword? She needs to protect herself.
I don't know what I'd even do with this. She's kind of like
you hit someone with it.
she's kind of like has her hand down and it's like, oh,
you might need something like that.
I promise you, I will not be able to use this to its full effect.
It's better than nothing, though.
I don't
Makes it say
like. Do you have a dagger or anything? Like that's simple. I can do that. But
Those are mine.
I hand her my only dagger because I never.
thank you. I can use this.
Can I use the short sword? I don't think.
I don't believe so.
Sorcerers.
No.
Yeah, sorcerers can't do the damn thing.
Mm-mm. I think you can. Can you use a quarterstaff? I don't even think you can do that.
No, I can use a quarterstaff. Yeah, I can use a quarterstaff, and I can use darts.
Are you guys gonna keep that shiny one?
The shiny what?
Are you guys gonna keep the shiny one? I kind of want to just have it.
I want it.
There are no shiny objects in this file. Like the
What shiny one? Which one are you talking about?
the spear thing. She says to the javelin.
Can I inspect it?
It's shiny?
Yeah.
Can I check it out?
Yeah. Both of you look at it. No shininess. Liss, you can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the thing.
Oh no, she's a magic item detector.
Maybe.
Let's take her eyes.
No.
My friend!
That's a 19.
That's a 19?
Yeah.
This has some magical property to it. With the 19, you're able to discern after a little bit. Are you guys traveling on the road, or are you guys all waiting for Liss to tell you what it is? Because you guys are kind of just sitting in the forest right now, all of you in the back of a cart. Go ahead.
Once everything's packed in, we probably started moving.
Are you guys moving?
Yeah.
So you guys are moving? Because Kiri was asking if he could inspect it as well. Kiri, you look at it for a little bit. Seems to be a javelin.
It's a stick.
Well made. It's a very well made javelin.
Seems magical.
Magical spear. I want the spear.
It's not a spear, it's a javelin.
Here's the
Close
javelin.
enough, man.
Alrighty. Liss, you examine it. Kiri, are you staying in the back examining it as well, or are you riding the cart?
I think I'm gonna get back in the cart.
Alright, the cart starts to move. Liss, after further investigation, you're able to determine that it is a javelin of lightning.
Whoa!
Cool.
What does that do? It's a javelin of lightning. Huh.
She's lightning, or it is lightning. We'll see.
I don't know. It seems magical. The javelin of lightning.
It's a shiny that produces more shinies.
What does it do? Magic weapon, hurl it.
It's the strongest weapon.
Oh, interesting. You toss it. You toss it and say a word, and it becomes a bolt of lightning. Huh.
It's basically a little bit of a lower level lightning bolt, essentially. 46 instead of 86.
It's once per day.
That's pretty cool.
Also, when you the javelin's property can't be used again until dawn. In the meantime, the javelin can still be used as a magical weapon. The javelin, when you make a ranged attack on it, on a hit, you can also, on a hit, the javelin takes. Oh, I'm sorry. The target takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6.
That's pretty good.
Lightning damage. Is that only once per day as well? I'm guessing that.
I believe that's part of the property. That's
Okay.
being
It would probably Is it once each, or once for each one? Like, you can throw it as a javelin, and then you can also do that. It's probably just once per day. Once per day, you can use one or the other of the property. Because it doesn't say like alternatively or anything like that. So that one's a bit tricky.
Oh no, it's one simultaneous effect.
One simultaneous effect.
Yeah, you throw it, it turns into a lightning bolt, and then it turns it back into a javelin mid-flight.
Oh, okay, I understand. Gotcha.
I guess it doesn't return back to your hand.
Oh,
but-
it's so okay. I understand. So it's 120 feet is the length, and and you can toss it at a creature, and anyone in that line takes 46 lightning damage. I understand.
Oh, that's really good. Oh,
Good to know.
God.
And you can use it once per day.
Yeah, but you also have to pick it back up.
Yeah, it's going to be 120 feet away, but I mean, it's worth it. And it's within 120 feet, unlike lightning, which is absolutely there and no or bust.
Yeah. So I kind of look at it. Kiri's good with a spear. Alfyr, can you use a spear? I mean, a javelin thing.
I don't want it.
Oh, you want it, Kiri? It's you toss it as a lightning bolt. It's kind of cool.
Oh God, I want it so bad.
So Kiri turns away from the road for a bit. The horses kind of drive themselves, and he kind of just jumps back, grabs the javelin. So you guys give it to Kiri?
Yep.
Sure.
The cart's still riding while Kiri's in the back looking at it, and then he gets back on the road.
Man, that was a dangerous couple of seconds.
Ghost ride the whip.
We had the skeletal horses. We could. It'd be the best.
Alrighty.
I miss
They-
our skeletal horses.
Day 2 passes by.
Let me mark down 2 rations gone.
Mm-hmm. And who's feeding the horses?
I
Kiri
guess I
is.
will.
Okay, so
Mr.
so mark down 3 rations gone for you, Kiri. Also, who's feeding Toria?
Also, Kiri.
10?
Hey, one of us has a lot of rations.
Down to 10 rations.
Good to know.
That's still more than I have.
Yeah, it's way more than me too.
Alrighty. You guys are able to park for the night?
Javelin
We
of
rolled
lightning.
a 5. Good to know. So yeah.
This is your price for the job.
It's a worthy price.
Alrighty. So y'all get out and
Yeah.
go ahead.
So this time we're stopping in a forest, right? It's not the
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set up the stuff I bought. I'm
You
just
guys
gonna
set up the stuff?
Yeah, set up the fish wire along the perimeter.
Okay,
Because-
so what time are you guys stopping in that case? Because that will probably take a while.
It actually, so that's up to the Mr. Pilot.
Me?
We could if we stop a little bit earlier, I could have time to set up like alarms, like ramshackle alarm.
Let's do that then.
Okay, so you guys stop at approximately 6, I'll say, or a little bit earlier, probably like 5:30. You guys get out. Liss, you're going to start setting up alarms.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you setting this up? Let's
Okay, so I'm assuming we're within the forest, right? So I'm assuming we're surrounded by trees.
Yeah, you guys have a couple of trees around you.
So I want to set up fish wire like around ground level and the perimeter across the trees, where it's like tree to tree, and connected to chimes. So essentially, if the fish wire has pressure put against it, it rings a chime.
Okay.
That's complicated.
That's like tripwires.
Explain in Minecraft terms.
Okay, so how much fish fire do you have?
100 feet.
100 feet. Tree to tree. You guys could try to be tucked into a specific spot. Let's see. Go ahead and make an investigation check to try and find a great spot for this thing.
Let's be optimal. Optimization.
What?
Plus my investigation.
Yes, please.
It's plus. I think it's just plus. 3. That's total 15.
15. Okay, you find a decent enough spot. It's a little bit darker at this point in time, but you feel confident in finding a spot. Your horses are well kept. The trees are close enough and close enough together that you guys are kind of a bit tightly knit, but like the wire should go throughout most of the camp.
Nice.
You can probably get like you could almost get everything. Let's see. Do you want it just like around you guys specifically, or do you want it like around the entire campsite?
Depends on what we're protecting from. If we're protecting ourselves. Theoretically, the thing we want to protect most right now are the caravan.
And Toria.
No.
Still pretty squishy.
Yeah, Toria.
Nah.
I'll have it around the caravan because in our experience, that's what's always attacked first.
Fair enough. So kind of like here.
It's kind of lining. Let me see.
It's weird because like 30 feet is a little.
I could leave small spaces. So like
So yeah.
like-
Oh yeah. You don't necessarily need to go that far. So yeah.
yeah, it doesn't need to be like a complete circle, like enclosed. It's like line to line.
Okay.
So like 30 feet here, like 30 feet here, and then 30 feet.
Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty, you're able to make a decent thing. Go ahead, and this will be a sleight of hand check, please.
Okay. I'm not great at that, but it was my idea, so as long as I don't absolutely destroy my material.
Well, now that you've said that,
As you're kind of doing that, you see Toria kind of like focusing on something, and she's kind of like focusing towards Alfyr. Go ahead. What's your sleight of hand?
13.
13. Okay. You lay it out. And last but not least, I need you to make just a straight intelligence check. Let's see. Actually, let's make the survival
Oh.
for trappage.
That's fine. It's
And
the
this
same.
will be your last check.
Yeah, it's my intelligence is the same as my. So
Fair enough.
that's total 15.
Total 15. Okay. So the trap is laid out. You feel pretty confident in it. And when you finish the trap, phew, Alfyr, you feel this like you see this like blue ball kind of like disperse from Toria's hand, and kind of like bump against you. And
Why?
you're all for initiative.
I'll kill her.
and Alfyr, against your will, your feet are dragged 10 feet away. Safely.
Alright.
Safely. Not pushed or anything like that. You're just pushed 10 feet away. That worked.
What was that?
What are you doing?
Practicing, mostly.
Toria, what was that?
I don't know. It was a new thing.
What do you mean a good thing? Let's use the words.
What?
As I kind of peek my head up from fixing my trap. New party rule. Whenever we test new things, we need to get the permission of the person we're testing it on.
I guess.
Unless it's Alfyr.
No, even if it's Alfyr.
She clicks her teeth. Fine.
I could destroy you in a second. under my breath.
He's not lying.
But you won't.
She's not lying.
What'd she say?
But you won't. She goes into a carriage.
She's so rude. She's like an optional RPG character.
Well, I mean, like, technically.
Kiri, before you go to sleep, give me 1 second.
I just wanted to live.
Toria teaches you that. Well, she doesn't teach you, but she tells you that she feels that she acquired a new power after that last thing, called Repel Rebuke.
Repel rebuke.
Repel/rebuke. So she feels like she can like push creatures away into non-harmful situations without them, as long as they can't take damage from it, they're automatically just pushed away from her. And then she can also deal damage to a person in the same way, in a similar way. And she just tells you, kind of like shares that with you.
Ow.
Oh, it didn't even hurt you.
Yeah, you didn't take any
hurt
damage.
you, big baby.
I know. But I hurt my pride.
Ah, poor thing.
Time to murder.
No, wait.
Next.
Alrighty, so any watches tonight or anything like that?
Nah, let's just all go to sleep. Nah.
Wait. Do you have that much faith in my trap?
No.
Okay, I thought so. And Kiri,
I'll take the first watch, yeah.
don't forget to add your Javelin of Lightning to your inventory.
I didn't.
Okay.
I can't wait to throw it at something. In fact, hey, Alfyr, come here.
Make a perception check, Kiri.
You know I'll shoot you.
I'm just not lying.
I could take you on any day. Why didn't you say he's not lying, Liss?
Perception check.
But you did.
Make a perception check, Isaac Jeffrey Camp.
I'm going. Jeez.
Wow.
That's a 19 altogether.
Jeez. 19.
Full
It's
name.
So you're looking out, seeing if there's anything. Nothing occurs during the night.
Cool.
Lots of animals screech throughout the forest, echoing throughout the small kind of claustrophobic area, but nothing really catches your eye. Who's taking on the second watch?
I will,
Liss,
because
she
I
did it, so she
haven't
can-
taken a watch in a while.
She can test her trap.
Alrighty, Liss. Go ahead and make a perception check, please.
And I'm kind of tempted to not pay too much attention, just to test my trap and pay full attention.
You can make it with
That's-
disadvantage.
I'll make it with disadvantage. I'm too comfortable in my. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'll hear it. That's a total 10.
We
Total
almost died
Oh,
twice.
no.
Good to know.
I'm confident.
Isn't that what killed the cat?
Oh,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
oh, which direction is it coming from?
How'd you set up your times? Did you break it apart and then like
no,
have what?
There was 3 lines. There was one here, there was one here, and there was one here, and each of them are connected to a chime. Because I remember I have 3 chimes.
You have 3 times. Okay, good to know. It seemed to be just the strong wind came through, and one of your chimes went off. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, the night is uneventful.
Whew. that was, I kind of have a mini heart attack. I'm like, oh, okay, we're okay.
Alrighty. So the morning comes. You guys are able to do everything you need to.
Alright, I attempt to recollect my chimes.
Let me make sure. So that you can. It'll take you about an hour or 2. Well, not that long. Probably it's not that hard to get. Probably like half an hour or so.
Okay.
Because you have to put it up pretty intricately to make sure.
And yeah, since I was the last one on watch, I can do.
What's up?
Since I was the last one on watch, I can do it while everyone's.
1 hour before everyone wakes up. Then.
Yeah, I can start. Well, start before everyone.
Okay.
So we don't have to do it while we're waiting. Push them to wait.
Yay.
Toria. Oh, Toria's getting sicker.
Oh man. That's fine. I'll be in the back. I'll
Medic.
I kind of as everyone wakes up, I kind of go. You don't look so good. You want me to check on you before we start moving forward?
Sure.
I'm gonna try to, I don't know, make a medicine check, I suppose. Give her
Absolutely, make a medicine check.
attempt to diagnose her, as it were. I am slightly better at this now. That's +6, so 19.
19? Good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, Toria seems to be running a fever at this point in time. She needs kind of better conditions because she only has the blanket and the traveler's clothes essentially. She probably needs something better. She has been using the blanket, but that can only do so much for you. So probably better clothing, maybe a bit of medicine, and she'll be good to go.
We're one more day of travel before we reach the town, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her that and say just hold on a little bit longer. We'll find a place for you to rest up once we get to the town.
Okay. I'll say that. Toria.
Luigi.
I'll say Toria kind of has like the confusion condition placed on her.
Can I tell her to stay in a bedroll in the back while we're riding?
Yeah, that's what she was doing last time, and she hasn't.
Okay.
She kind of like sat back down.
Okay.
Okay, so she has a confusion condition.
I was already next to her during the ride, anyways. I'll be watching. Also.
Any medicine? Would you like to use like a med kit or anything like that to try and?
I'll attempt to. Yeah, I have stuff. A healer's kit or my herbalism kit. I don't know which would be applicable.
You have an herbalism kit as well.
Yeah.
That you're proficient in.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think you've collected any.
Yeah, we've kind of been busy. I haven't had time to sit and look.
I will say you could probably you would probably have something in your med kit.
Okay.
I will say that with that 19, I believe you rolled, you can sort of treat it. For today, she will still have the confusion effect, but she may get better over time.
Okay.
Probably with that
study
roll,
this.
she will. Yeah.
Can I put the bag of coaling against her forehead?
You would have to put her head inside of the bag of coals.
Don't do that, please.
Could I like store a towel in the bag and then pull it out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of cycle through that while we're riding.
Good to know.
Since we're gonna be driving for a while.
Through the forest you guys go. It was hard to get your horse and carriage into here, but we'll say it took a long time, and you guys...
Take that, Forrest. Forrest is dead.
I don't know if that's what happened.
I killed it.
Alright.
Mark it down, Micah.
So you guys get back onto the road. Make another animal handling check, Kiri.
Things don't love me already.
Well, you're guiding them through rough terrain, so this is a little bit harder because you had to find a specific spot for Liss.
So is it just straight or with advantage or?
Nope, just straight animal handling. I would have said advantage
Dang.
if you had advantage.
That's 6 altogether.
A 6. It takes you guys the better part of an hour. One of your horses gets stuck and like refuses to kind of like move on. Some of like they start like a lot of horse troubles. A lot, maybe the carrot.
A lot of horsing around.
A lot of horsing around.
Oh.
You guys kind of like the horses accidentally bump the cart into a tree or something like that, and the cart takes 6 points of damage.
Jeez.
So yeah, it has a bit of a rough and tumble, but you guys are able to finally make it back onto the road.
Liss, use your medical kit on the cart.
I kind of shout at Kiri, there's a sick person back here. Try and control the horses.
I'm trying.
Well, it was tough to get in to find a specific spot that would fit all the horses and everyone in. So it was a little bit of Let's see. So yeah, so you guys are going. Anyone can roll a d12 today.
I'm scared.
I did it first last time.
Face your fears, Alfyr.
Okay. 12.
12. Good to know.
We explode immediately.
Guys,
Dang it.
you guys have to make your way on the road. Anyone making perception checks as you guys travel through this forest?
Yes.
Okay, everyone can make perception checks.
I'm not this time because I'm treating. Well, I'm not treating. I'm watching.
Dang, that is a natural one.
Good job.
I'm getting a lot of those this session.
That's a natural 15 plus 3.
18?
18.
Okay. So Kiri, you can like start to ride past.
I fall asleep while riding the horses and while driving the horses.
Kiri falls asleep while riding the horses. Let me just
There you
roll
go.
something really quick.
No, wait, that was a joke. Don't do it.
Alright, Kiri, you're awoken by the cart crashing into something, taking another 3 points of damage to the cart.
Gosh dang it!
You shouldn't have said anything.
Again, I kind of feel again.
It was a joke.
Watch the road.
The cart only has 1 life left.
While you're yelling at Kiri, Liss, you don't notice that what Alfyr notices, this kind of like dim flash of orangish light, and you're kind of like riding forward. This dim flash of orangish light like appears in the forest trees. A little bit closer. The next time it flashes, it flashes and then it dims. Flash then dims.
Alfyr is seeing this.
Alfyr is seeing that. A flash and dim, getting slowly closer to the cart. Like, getting closer to the cart and keeping pace with the cart. And, like, it's more in the forested area, so you can't see any figures or anything like that, but you just see
Wait,
this, like...
flash and dim. Oh no. Placer beast?
I'm sorry? You see a flash of light?
Yeah. Didn't they disappear and reappear in like a flash?
No.
They kind of like waver their forms.
Their form
okay.
wavers, yes.
They're
This
not
is
like Nightcrawler.
They are not like that crawler.
They don't teleport.
You basically it's, do you know the spell blur? It's basically that. The figure is blurred.
Those things suck. Okay. Back to this though.
Anyway. So you see
So I see a flash of light getting closer and closer to us.
it is keeping pace with the cart.
Guys,
What's going on?
I think something is following us.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna peek out the back. Yeah. What is that?
It kind of like gets a little bit farther as Liss appears.
Is that some kind of magic?
I wish I stole that kid's spyglass.
Can I try to like push the horses a little faster?
Right? You start taking off the horses, start gaining pace, still keeping up.
Can I attempt to discern what it is?
Make a nature check.
Interesting. I'm actually pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Natural 13. That's plus 6, so that's 19.
Nice.
It's nothing you've ever seen before. Let me see something. Boop, boop, boop. Oops. There we go.
I think we should just tell people never to go in this forest again.
Right?
Just give up on this forest. This is not a path.
Let's see. Were
Oh, it's
Liss, were
burning
you
up.
an indoorsy kid?
Kind of. I lived in the slums, so I didn't really get to, it was dangerous to travel out too often.
Okay. I will say, I guess you're good at it. Maybe in whatever free time you had, you may have heard of sprites or fairies living in woods and such like that. That either give a creature a blessing or sometimes play pranks. Like there are varying stories. Some of them are very they're neutral creatures, very much like sprites or fairies or anything like that. So you're not sure if that would be it, but you know that they have this flashing light, these sparkliness to them. You're uncertain whether, well, with that roll, I would say you can kind of discern from things that you've heard. It would probably be closer to a fairy than anything else that you can think of at this point in time?
I convey that to the group. I think those might be fairy lights. Lights from fairies. I don't know.
Fairies.
They tend to be neutral creatures, so I don't think hunting us down. But I'm not sure, honestly.
What's a fairy doing in this forest?
Well, they're forest creatures, magical forest creatures, and this forest has been pretty magical as we've traveled it. I don't know.
Why do they want our attention?
Maybe they're just curious about us traveling through the forest.
I'm half elf. I got like some connection to the Fae. Do I know anything about fairies?
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll history check.
Yeah, boy.
It could be history, wisdom, history, entry, intelligence, whichever one you prefer.
Search your feelings.
I don't have any feelings. I'm just gonna go with history.
Oh,
17.
17. Okay. Yeah, sort of the same information that you have about that Liss explained. With your kind of like sylvan, like slightly sylvan background, you would know. This is probably a fairy, but this might also be a different creature's kind of like beck and call. Like there are specific creatures that like kind of control the forest and the forest around them called dryads. And they're kind of like the keeper of the forest and make sure that everything within the forest is okay. So it could be a sign of a dryad. Dryads are normally pretty they're basically druids, meaning that they're like life is death and death is life sort of things that you hear all the time from especially wood elves.
Those wood elves.
And like the people of druidic nature, like the cycle of life and everything like that. So it's could be a dryad. You have a high suspicion that it's probably like a dryad that's just like kind of like making sure that you guys don't mess up her forest in any way.
Well,
and we just pass them through.
as long as we don't blow anything up.
Quick, let's use fireball on it.
I don't think it'll mess with us as long as we don't mess with it.
Okay. I've been bumping into a lot of trees lately.
We did kill some wolves. Well, you guys.
Hey, man.
They attacked. That was nature. That was nature.
It's kill or be killed out there.
Nature.
Let's just
Toria sneezes again.
keep going.
No,
She's more important right now.
Are you going at a fast pace still?
I'll return back to our regular pace. Regularly scheduled pace.
And I return to attend to Victoria.
As you kind of like return to your pace, you guys actually start to make your way out of the forest. Alfyr,
Yes.
as you guys exit, you would once again see this lovely lady standing at the edge of the forest, looking towards you, covered head to toe covered in vines. This large weave of hair kind of like spreads out, like touching the branches, extending out to the branches of the trees. Like these branches like flying out of the hair, like connected to the trees essentially. These vines kind of like acting as her legs, and she kind of just watches you guys as you go.
What?
You don't see this.
I see it. I nod.
They nod back and disappear.
Oh man, you've been acknowledged by the forest.
And from this distance, you guys see this large stone-walled structure. This towering. How do I want to explain this?
Use all your pros.
Is it the security checkpoint?
No.
Oh no.
Kiri, you see a familiar sight up ahead, while the others are still are like trying to figure out exactly what it is because this will be their first time seeing it. You guys would see this large. Let me get the map first. It'll make it easier on me.
Is it like one of those cities in Attack on Titan?
No.
I'm gonna break the wall.
It does have a wall, but like that's the first thing you guys see, the large stone walls. This large like steel portcullis, like kind of like as an entrance into this large city. You can see 3 castles in the far distance. Like standing behind this basically sanctuary area. The three castles kind of like hover a little bit behind, like still like towering above this wall that has to be at least 30 to like 40 feet tall. So these humongous things, like kind of like, this is probably the biggest city you guys have been, especially considering where you guys were last, like Mar. Actually, I believe you were in the slums area, so this is probably the biggest city you've ever seen, Liss. And you as well, Alfyr.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to go to those giant towers? I'm sure there's not anything dangerous in there. Like
oh, you mean your home? That is literally your home.
It's like a haven for kings.
Mm-hmm.
King Haven. King's Haven.
You guys seen me tosh in the distance.
Yeah.
Nice. This place seems kind of intimidating. You say you lived here? You live here?
Yeah, closer to the slums area. Really on the outskirts of town.
Well, at least that I'm kind of familiar with.
You guys start making your way. So, Kiri, where are you heading to first? Are you going to enter into Mitosh proper, or are you going to head straight home?
I really want to go see my mom and little brother.
Gotcha. So you start making your way. You guys kind of like curve around, like heading a little bit to the western side. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Isaac, I need you to choose where your house is.
Oh,
He's a king.
It's like
He's a
a
prince.
Actually, I'm just going to place it here because that'll take way too long if I do anything else. So,
He's a prince.
nope, no secrets. I'm just placing it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be a prince or something.
Oh,
Okay. So, Isaac,
city.
any of the you said that if you're on the outskirts, then any of these houses here or these ones over here can be your home.
Sorry, where are our tokens? Okay, there we are. Cool. Any of those houses?
Any of these ones out here or these ones over here? If you're on the outskirts of town.
Where would it be? I don't know. It'd probably be, honestly, I was thinking Fire over here.
Where?
Over here.
Oh, I'll
Like,
wait for you. I'll wait for your arrow to appear. There we go.
The
So-
west. The east. Yeah, west end.
West.
West.
Good to know. So you start making your way towards the western side. Like each of these little circles is another lookout tower, just kind of like watching you guys as you start to approach.
This place is crazy.
You guys are clumping your horse. You can see that there are guards like stationed at each tower and like walking the walls essentially. You guys start making your clomping closer and closer until you finally. At this point, it would probably be like 6 or 7 in the evening. I'll say 6:30. And the horses stop outside of the house.
Safe haven.
You guys take care of. You guys take care of Toria. I gotta see something. I see someone.
All right. Oh, we'll be here.
You can go into town if you need to. Okay, like give them directions to like the nearest doctor.
Hey, I'm a doctor. We just need a place to stay.
That's rude.
Oh,
We just need a place to stay more than anything.
Like, no, if you see a real doctor. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you over the head with a medical license.
If I can find whatever. So okay, so I guess we're at my place now. Alright, so I guess I'll open the door.
Okay, you open the door. You're greeted by a small, humble home. It's about, it is one room, and the place is like sectioned out to different things. It's basically a studio apartment. Where in the back is kind of like the bedding area. You can see off to the side there are like pots and pans for like cooking, cleaning, and everything like that. To the left side, there is basically the washroom and everything like that, kind of like a bit of a hole in the wall that leads to a separate room.
Alright. And that doesn't look like anyone's there?
You do see one figure in the back, who is resting in bed as usual.
So I figured. Alright, go inside.
They kind of like lift their head up as you enter and see you approach.
Hey, guys.
You only see your mother at this point in time.
Hey, Mom. Sorry.
Hey, mom guy.
Stop.
Kiri! Oh, it's so good to see you, my boy. She kind of like stands up. You're home. Yeah. I mean,
She's standing?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay.
Wobbly enough, but standing.
It's okay, Mom. You can rest. Now, you sit down.
No.
How you feeling?
Come here. And she immediately goes into an embrace.
Aw. I hug her back.
Where have you been? What have you been doing?
It's a bit of a long story.
We've randomly received a letter with money in it? What have you been doing?
Well, it's complicated. I'll tell you in a bit. God. Where's Jury?
He's out getting groceries. She kind of like sits back down.
Hey, Liss?
Oh,
Kiri calls out outside.
I kind of tell Elle, look after Toria for a bit and come in if her condition gets worse. I step out of the cart.
Wait,
Hey,
don't.
You could bring Toria too if you need to.
She's resting right now. We'll get her up once we find a place to stay because I'm not sure we should intrude on your home.
No, it's fine. You can sleep in my bed. I'll sleep on the floor. It's fine.
You don't have a bed necessarily.
Oh.
You got a little sleeping bag.
Yeah, sleeping
sleep
bags
on-
essentially.
You can sleep on my part of the floor. I'll sleep on a different
You stay on your side.
What's up?
I was kind of hoping you might be able to do some. Be able to help my mother a little.
Were you not able to afford a doctor visit before I came?
There you go. Oh,
Alright.
are you one of his friends?
Yes.
What is your name, lovely lady?
My name is Liss. I've been traveling with Kiri for a little while.
Thank you very much for taking care of my boy. I greatly appreciate
Aw.
it.
Oh, I assure you, he's been.
Oh no, you cut out.
Oh, I assure you, he's been taking care of us more than ever.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you've a dependable child,
I'm very proud.
if a bit headstrong.
She smiles gleefully.
Yeah, I didn't jump off the back of a snail just because you didn't think you'd make it.
Well, we can talk about that later.
So Alfyr, as they're waiting in the cart, you see a kid kind of like walk by, examining the cart as he starts to like walk in, kind of like taking his time slowly, kind of examining the cart. He sees you with his mask and then immediately turns away, and then kind of like enters into the house where you see everyone else go.
What a scary dude. You're like what, 6 feet tall?
Yeah, I'm pretty imposing.
Alfyr, make a perception check.
I shall. Perception. That's 16.
16? Good to know. You can see that a guard's kind of like standing on this half thing here, is kind of like looking your direction, kind of like, yeah, just looking your direction for now. Doesn't seem to be doing anything yet.
No, I'll keep my eye on him.
Good.
I'll
You see-
smile.
You see him kind of like whispering to another guard and nodding in the direction of your little caravan there. Did you guys really take all the weapons?
Crap. We kind of did. Dang
You guys
it.
did? Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
We're going to jail
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
again.
So Jury steps in. Does Jury step in before I
He
attempt
opens
to
the
look
door. Hey, Mom, Kiri! Kiri! he kind of like puts the bags onto the floor and like runs in.
Brother.
Hey, how's my little man?
Doing fine. Where have you been? What happened?
There.
It's a bit of a long story. I'll tell you later, man.
Tell me now.
Yeah. Hey, it's fine. I'll tell you in a bit. For now, let's just help Mom.
Oh yeah, I brought bread and all sorts of different things. It's great.
Yum bread.
Sorry about everything, guys.
Sorry about who are you apologizing to?
For just disappearing like that.
I'm sure it's not your fault.
Even so, just leaving you up and alone like that, I can't help but feel guilty.
It's whatever you did, it was pretty amazing. Like, we were able to buy food for like a week with the money you sent us.
Money?
Yeah, remember, what's his face? Did they say they sent money to your family? No?
He said he sent 40 gold to your home.
No.
He said gaining your freedom, you were supposed to take 40 gold with you, but instead they sent it to your home.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I guess he really did honor his promise.
What?
Well, I guess I might as well tell you you guys the whole story. It's really been how long has it been since we were on that snail?
I want to say
the crab.
Yeah, the crab.
Whatever.
Hermit crab. I want to say close to 10 days or so. Probably a bit longer. You're probably on there for a little bit.
As Kiri begins to tell the story of our adventures, I kind of look to the mother and ask, well, he wanted me to check on you. Do you mind if I do some diagnostics while he explains his story?
No, not at all. A friend of Kiri's is a friend of ours. Yeah, while you're telling the story, let me start making dinner. He kind of like stepped around and starts preparing food and stuff like that.
I'm just gonna, and while he's telling the story, I'm just gonna make a roll for a checkup on the.
Yep. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
How sick are you? Is this like dying mom sick, or is this? That's 6. That's 21.
21? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alfyr.
Yeah.
2 cards are starting to approach you.
Oh no.
Well, I didn't do anything wrong, so I'm keeping my cool.
Yeah, that's fine. They start to make their way towards you. Hello.
Hello.
We were curious as to what your cottage is doing here. Delivery or something like that? We actually have a gate that you can enter in order to deliver any goods or anything like that.
We're actually here to deliver the cart itself.
Oh, interesting. Who to? Anyone in the business districts or anything like that?
Not sure exactly. It was abandoned in the forest. We're doing it as a favor.
Interesting. Do you mind if we check what things you are bringing into our small, humble village?
Go ahead.
He says with giant towers behind.
Small, humble village.
Yeah.
Towering vista.
Man, I really don't want to see the other big towns.
Righty. So he starts.
Feel free. Yeah, feel free.
He makes his way forward and opens the flap. You guys literally have like just all the weapons is like just laid out there.
Crates or anything.
Yeah, they're just weapons.
Yeah,
You guy looks at it. And what, pray tell, do you plan on using these for?
Actually, we on our way here we passed we passed an outpost where we could sell weapons. We were just hoping to
No,
make a
wait.
little extra money on our way back.
No, wait.
Kind of gives you an eye. You're trying to sell these then?
Not here.
No, wait.
Not in Mitosh?
No.
Where are you trying to sell these then? There's nothing else here but in Ravendar, unless you're heading even further south.
Let me look on the map. Boop, boop, boop. Where did we come from? Was it Marpost?
You guys came from Marpost into another
Yeah.
map. Oops, let me move this map over. Beep, boop, bop, beep.
Oh, it's big pop.
That was.
Ooh.
Are you heading to Shamel's outpost? Because why wouldn't you want to sell it here?
I mean, if I could sell them there as well. To be honest, it's scrap to me.
Then you might as well sell them here versus taking dangerous looking weapons about.
That works as well. The quicker we get rid of them, the better.
Okay, so is it just you and this little one in the back? She coughs and waves.
There's two of us, but they're visiting family right now in the house right over there.
Kind of looks.
Oh, wait, no.
You see this guard kind of like start making his way towards.
And I'm just checking on the girl.
Liss, as you kind of like start to try to make your diagnostic, you see the curtain kind of open and he kind of like looks. It looks in. Well, door rather. Yeah, Jerry was the last person. Jerry was the last person to walk in, and he probably wouldn't close the door. So the guard kind of like opens the door, like knocks first, and kind of like opens the door ajar and kind of like looks in.
Well, can we help you?
Excuse me, is this your cart outside?
Yes, that's ours.
Yeah. There's a couple of weapons in there, and we kind of need to get rid of that.
1 sec. 1 sec, Mom. I step outside. This is all kinds of awkward.
I'll stand watch your family.
Ready? Liss with a 24 you got, correct?
Let me make sure. No, it wasn't. It wasn't 24. I think it was.
21?
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was 19.
Oh, 19 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so kind of examining her and stuff like that. It's a little difficult to pinpoint. It's like there are a couple of symptoms it could possibly be. You like after spending a bit of time with it, you will figure out. But like while this circumstance is playing out, I'll say that you're starting your examination for now.
Okay.
But you kind of need to rule out like different symptoms and stuff like that. So you're asking her questions and inquiring like what different things ail her and such like that. So that's going on. And Jury follows Kiri outside.
Yay.
Jury, stay inside.
Sneaks back inside, leaves the door open.
I got nothing to hide.
Kind of looks about.
No illegal contraband here.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check, Alfyr.
Me?
Alfyr.
This is a sword and sorcery town. Why would it be illegal?
It's not illegal, but it's weird that you guys didn't drive immediately into the town to sell your wares.
That's
like-
Kiri's fault.
And also, none of them are in containers.
Yeah,
And
none
there's
of the containers are just out in the open as well.
Look, man, there were a bunch of goblins that we had to kill.
What'd you say?
You said persuasion, right?
Yes, persuasion, please.
Booyah. And then blaster.
Oh,
19
19.
plus 7.
Ooh.
26.
Okay, good to know.
Plus 6.
Sexy.
Plus 6, 25.
25. Good to know. So they kind of like look about. Yeah, we can help you find a merchant to sell these to and get you a good, proper price for them.
Perfect.
Keeping my lightning stick.
You have your lightning stick on you, thus it's not in the carriage.
I know, I was just kidding.
That'd be a big
Anyway,
help.
continuing on. All right, we can help you do that. Are you ready to go right now, or were you still visiting family and such?
I was.
Oh, you were. Okay, so yes.
I can take care of it.
Okay.
You're not gonna keep all the money for yourself, are you?
Let's go, guys.
Alrighty. Please tell your horses to follow us. Guide your horses and follow us.
All right. Let's guide the horses. I get the ride.
Oh, you've never wrangled the horse
This
before.
jerk. I go back inside.
Jerry was totally standing by the door, and then you kind of hit him in the head.
I give him a little nugget.
Ah! Alrighty, so you follow them into the town. You're going to go south.
Yeah.
South, and then you enter in through the portcullis right here.
Yeah.
It kind of raises up slowly but surely. These large metal doors that have probably defended against many attackers.
Oh man, I can't imagine trying to siege this place.
You enter into the small area. So for the sake of it, this dice is you. This dice right here. That's you. That's
well,
you.
that.
Yeah, that's you in this large town. And you kind of enter in and are guided to a different shop that specifically sells weapons. Actually, that wouldn't be here. That would be this way. So they kind of lead you through the town, take you through another. This one would be kind of like a door.
Mm-hmm.
A large wooden and steel door. And then that one opens for you as well. You guys are guided even further into the city, and you guys stop here. I'll say, just for the sake of brevity, because you need to go soon. You are able to sell the weapons for pretty hefty. How many did you guys have? Did you write it down?
You didn't say, did you? What did you say? We picked up all the
It was 6 goblins. Each of them with kind of like short swords and scimitars.
and a long sword.
So we'll say
It was 2 short swords, 2 scimitars, 1 longsword then? Something like that?
2 short swords, 2 scimitars. It was 6 goblins though.
Yeah,
All
but one of
the-
them was carrying the javelin.
No. The one with the long sword was also carrying the javelin.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
If it's only 6 weapons, that's not like a lot. That's not. If it was like 20.
It's still kind of laying around versus anything like that. You guys
I
are
think 4 arms good.
I'll show them a lot of weapons. I'll just open my cloak, just like millions of swords.
believe it.
I don't know if that's how that works, but okay. I'll take it.
I generate swords. It's my curse.
Dimension
That's all I can do.
I'm Mr. 1.
What a cool power.
Shink, shink. I'm Micah and Isaac's original character, Mr. 1.
I hate that.
So-
Got this meter shot, but I got a princess to kill. Hey!
Oh wow. Oh no, that's a short bow. Short sword. Why is that not here? Short sword is a martial weapon. Good to know.
Yeah, man. That's why I can't use it. That's why they're
So-
useless.
So I'm going to tell you one at a time. 20
Yes.
gold for all the short swords.
Alright.
Ooh. Wait, just for all of them? Jeez, that's fine.
And
That's
then
20 so far.
For the scimitars, for the 2 other scimitars, 20,
Yes.
20 gold.
Alright. 40 so far.
And then you have a longsword.
Yeah, boy. It's a pretty one.
One longsword. Make an insight really quick.
Alright.
You getting played?
It's 18 plus my insight. Where are you at? Plus 4. So 20. Yeah.
22?
Yep.
Let me roll something really quick.
How good is he? How good is the merchant lie?
So judging by the merchant's face, you can tell that this has some form of magical property to it, but he doesn't disclose that, and he tells you he'll give you 10 gold for it.
I'm gonna keep it.
Are you certain?
Yeah, yeah. I think I'll keep this one.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, weird.
So that's 40 gold
40 gold.
and a magical longsword. I'll check. I'll focus on that later.
Good to know.
If she can see magic, why didn't she?
Why didn't you see the shiny? Well, I guess because I took it.
Weird.
Toria coughs in the cart. So you have that. That would have probably taken you like 2 hours just to get there. So where are you going now?
Back?
You're going back to them?
I assume. I mean, there's nothing else to do.
Good to know. Start making your way back.
Making my way downtown.
Have I finished my diagnosis yet?
Yeah, your diagnosis would lead you to believe there could be treatments. They would be hard to get.
Ooh.
Lots of things further north, probably not Gironde north, but pretty far north. You would have to go in order to find like the things that she specifically needs.
Does it seem like immediately terminal?
Not immediately terminal. Like she seems to be like suffering with this for like quite some time, so it's not like an immediately terminal thing. Like probably she has a good like 10 years that she would have to worry it gets worse.
Okay.
Like right now it seems to be like a continuous ailment that like is harrying, but it's not to the point where she's like, I'm dying. It's like maybe like frail feet.
Okay, she's not on death's door. She's just kind of walking the path.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got frail feet.
If you could possibly get the material, she could start the process of getting better. But she would probably need a bit of it since she seems to be have been this way for quite some time.
Would I have any idea about the expenses required for these materials?
Those you could find them in the wild. Anywhere that you would buy them would probably be between 150 gold.
Oh.
Between 150 gold and like 170 around that area.
Is that like per dosage or just like for what? For like
that's just for one.
Ugh.
Like you could possibly get two at a discount, but it just for one. Those things are very hard to find, and in a very dangerous place.
Okay, I'm going to inform her of her current state and tell her that it's right now she's in an okay place, but we should probably get her treated as soon as possible, and mark down exactly the materials we need and ask her how she wants to go about this because they're very expensive.
One second.
Okay.
So, she kind of like takes in all the information, kind of like just slowly nodding along as you say it. Okay. Kind of thinks to herself. 10 years doesn't seem that bad.
No. No matter what it takes, I'll find those materials. Even if I have to pay for them myself. Even if I have to go out there and beg people for them.
Kiri, dear, it's highly unlikely that you'll find the gold that you need in order to get this. You've been working so hard on doing everything that you need to do.
I'll find them, Mom. Don't worry.
About how many? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
About how many treatments would she need? Would it be like over a month or over 2 months?
It'd probably be a year treatment.
A year treatment, and how would the medicine work? Would it be like a daily thing or like a weekly thing?
It'd be more of like a daily thing. Like if you get what you need, it would be something called a pharaoh root.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's found in more like cold, icy climates. Probably near the like Daring Rabbit Keep or Juron, that thing would grow like crazy, but around here probably not. It's a little more south.
Be it daily for a year. That holy.
Yeah, that you would need a lot of it. Like you could possibly get by with like a couple of months of doing it, like on and off, like using the medicine on and off, but it wouldn't. It could possibly have the same effect, but like a guarantee would basically be a year of treatment of using the pharaoh root.
That's 5,000 platinum, my dude.
Yeah.
So much platinum.
You have. I kind of looked at her. It's 10 years. If we were to buy the treatment, it would be in exorbitant amount of money.
But I didn't ask you to, dearie. I appreciate your diagnosis. Thank you very much.
I nod.
Is there anything we owe you for this? I
Oh,
don't
no.
want to
course
leave you
not.
empty-handed for.
Your son has saved my life times over. No payment is needed.
She kind of gives a smile as he once again nudges her son.
If there's a way to find this stuff, then I'll do it. I don't care how hard it takes. I don't care how long it takes, or how hard it is.
I kind of look to Kiri. Kiri, as of right now, we're in no rush. Just worry about what's in front of you. Well, don't worry. We'll get to it in time, and I'll make sure that it isn't too late when the treatment is applied.
Thanks.
Just don't push yourself too hard.
She's kind of like giving that mom smile of like, oh, you're trying, dearie. But it's probably not going to happen.
Gee, thanks, Mom. Reimburse me for my funds.
She didn't say that, but she had that mom smile. We all know.
Right. We should probably check on Toria, too.
Yeah, so I kind of like peek my head up there. Where'd the cart go?
Ah, crap. Did he take
Peace
Toria with?
out.
Yeah. Tori was on the cart.
I stole the girl and the money.
Oh no!
So where did those two go? I wasn't paying attention because I was
They had to take care of those weapons that we had.
Oh, so they went to sell them?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as they weren't confiscated or anything.
No. Hopefully they'll come back with the money and Toria.
They should be back soon enough.
I sold the girl too.
No.
Dang it.
That's really bad.
That's really
It's-
bad.
I got a whole shekel for it.
What a jerk.
I can't.
We got it from an egg. That should be worth something a little more than that.
2
One
shekels.
Should be quiet. I can't know the extra shekel.
Alrighty.
Well,
So
while we're waiting on them, I guess we'll start serving dinner.
Alright, yep, dinner is served by your 10-year-old brother.
Aw.
Also,
Wait, no.
there is definitely not enough food for all of you guys. There was enough food for 2 people.
It makes me sad.
Yeah, that's fine. We're good. We have rations.
Alright, Alfyr returns.
Yeah, I'm back, dog.
What did it do, my dude? That is totally in line with the universe speech.
Alrighty.
Does this home have like a fireplace or like a?
Yeah, there's a small fireplace a little bit past the kitchen.
Okay.
Actually, the kitchen fireplace would be the same as the living room fireplace.
Okay, that's fair. Is that where the beds are? Like within the area, or are they further out?
The beds are in the back. Fireplace is a little bit closer on the right-hand side, alongside with like a little bit of a sort of a pseudo sink area, with
Okay,
like
then
more like pots and stuff like that versus thing.
Okay, I kind of ask the mother, would you be fine if I set up a small bunk near the fireplace? One of our companions isn't feeling too well, and would probably do well with the warmth.
Sure.
If I'm imposing,
No,
if I'm imposing,
absolutely. She gives a smile.
I smile back.
I'll help her bring Tori in. I'll carry her in.
Alrighty. So you guys kind of like start to settle down for the night, are able to kind of take in the atmosphere of this new city.
Yeah. I give them the gold.
Ooh,
All the
I
gold?
give- No, I give them. I got 40. I give them 15 each, and I'll take 10.
15 each.
what a kind soul. And the
What,
thing
yeah.
is,
They
don't even-
fought the goblins. I was knocked out.
oh, he's not kind. He's fair.
Yeah.
Did you? Will you tell us how much gold you got, or will you just hand us like?
I'll tell them.
But
Oh.
you got 40 for all the
Yeah.
swords, and did you get? Oh yeah, you didn't sell the spear, right?
I
I
mean,
didn't sell the monks. That's mine.
actually, are you going to tell us about that?
Once I meditate on it.
Jerk.
I don't know what it does yet.
Once I want to know whether or not I keep it.
It could be a trash metal magic object.
Yeah. Micah, what's it do?
You meditate on it?
Yeah.
After taking a bit of a short rest, it seems to be a longsword +1.
Oh,
Garbage. I'll sell it later.
it's a +1 weapon. Those are so good.
I can make those with my mind.
Oh, that's true. But Kiri can't. He's a samurai. He needs a sword.
He uses a spear.
But he can use a sword.
Yeah, I can
spear.
finally complete the triangle.
He's a spear
samurai.
master. He can't do anything with a sword.
No, yes I can. It's okay. Just give me the sword.
No, that's mine.
No.
You need all 3 Fire Emblem weapons. You need a sword, a spear, and an axe.
Oh, good. What's this nonsense now?
Micah, why are we like this?
The dinner was poisoned.
So, taking the camera outside of this kind of like you guys revisiting your home and, well, Kiri revisiting his home and you guys
Yeah,
kind of like getting
literally.
acquainted with the family, except for Alfyr. I don't think you
Yeah.
interacted with anyone yet. Somewhere in the distance, you kind of see a familiar hobgoblin,
Oh no.
kind of like looking on as the sunlight falls over the castle. You see this familiar hobgoblin looking over the city at this point in time,
Ooh.
and you see with him he's not alone in this. You see a couple of other goblins and hobgoblins in the distance,
Oh God.
and you
Please
see
don't be a rope
and
figure.
you see
Please don't be a rope.
you see this large horned helm kind of like pat the shoulder of that goblin and like take a step forward, kind of like shaking with each step. The earth quakes underneath him, and he kind of looks over the city, just observing the town, looking over it.
Oh man.
And I think I see a place where we can strike fiercely. Remember, leave no one behind. And that's all on tonight's session.
Oh
They're gonna attack this city? It's enormous.
no. Yeah, it's giant. He has like what, 3 goblins?
How
Yep.
many goblins do they have?
There's about 40 goblins.
40.
40 goblins.
Gosh, freaking.
To try and take down the citadel. Yep.
We can't even fight 6.
Right.
But also, this is a huge city full of guards.
This is also a very huge city full of guards and other things that you guys are unaware of.
But we have no
It's
idea whether or
probably
not
canon.
those guards are experienced. Maybe they're peacetime guards, super trash at fighting.
You don't
They
know.
like
I don't
they
know.
like
You don't know.
practice for like 2 days.
Then we can throw them to them as distractions.
Oh man, we're gonna attack
Time
this
to
city.
kill.
This city with the giant walls and like the 3 castles and the enormous sprawling streets.
That's right.
Yay!
Boo!
It's gonna be fun next week.
Oh,
No, it's
wait,
not! Stop saying that!
and your home is outside the walls. You're the ones that
I
are the
know.
ones that are going to be attacked first.
Ah!
What if I switch sides?
Now's the time.
Oh my... Alfyr, no!
Yeah?
Don't do that!
Why not?
Shut up! Don't do it!
Okay, next session we need to have like some indoctrinating experience that binds you to us as friends forever.
That's gonna take a while.
It's the only way that anything will happen.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta get to bed though, so I will see
Yeah.
you guys later.
Thanks for playing,
Bye.
Deangelo.
Good night. See you later.
Bye.
What a cool guy.
Nice
What a
guy.
cool guy.
Yay! Cutscenes.
Man, that's like the camera zooms out from the party.
Ah. That was the closest to a cutscene that D&D will ever get.
Nope. Not even.
Yes.
There
Yes,
have been
even.
there have been different cuts. There have been so many other people that have done that.
As
They
long as
just
they
do
don't
know. I already have my schedule for next week, and they're already gonna be like this again. I don't get off until 11 again.
Cool. Good.
Okay. Such as this.
Ask your boss.
Whatever.
No, do it though,
Good.
coward.
Tell your boss to join our group.
Yeah, then I'd have a valid excuse.
Guest character.
Like
Maybe
you're
they can
you're allowed to set up your own schedule though. If you're busy, you're busy.
Oh man.
Like when I oh I already told you that. Never mind.
5,000 platinum.
Yep, 5,000 play.
Jesus Christ.
That's at. I'm guessing you did that for. That's one.
That's the-
That's if it's 150, right?
Yeah, it's approximate. It's a little bit more, but yeah, it's like approximately 5,000 platinum for daily dosage.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, if we camp out there and just transport the goods steadily and earn it and harvest it ourselves, it'll be a lot cheaper. But at the same time, we'll still have to harvest 365 doses and somehow transport that all the way.
Yeah, and
In the-
you would basically be living in like Antarctica climates.
For a year.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, your life is gonna suck, Kiri.
I know.
Okay,
But
so
I
what we
mean,
need to do-
so here's the thing. So she has 10 good years, and then it would start to affect her like after that, like severely. Like
Yeah.
it will get worse with time, but like the way that she's been taking differing medicines that kind of like slow. She's basically taking medicines that slow it down.
yeah, slow down the symptoms rather than treating it.
Yeah. So Kiri doing his job is helping, but it's not quite stopping it. It's just slowing it down. So.
This is gonna be rough.
It's up to you
Yeah,
guys
really
if you
rough.
want. If that's the path you guys want to take, that'll be interesting.
So we just need to save the world once or twice, and then we'll have all the money we need.
Right. We'll help with this.
I say this after having saved the world. Wings of still been super poor.
But hey, after we save the city, hopefully they'll be so indebted to us that they'll just take care of my mom forever.
Yeah. Why don't you guys save the city?
Oh God. If we save the city.
Next
gonna
session's
set-
gonna be interesting.
They're gonna
No.
set fire. They're gonna set fire to your house and the neighboring building. Man,
I don't like this. I don't like this mansion.
this is how it goes. The hero's hometown.
The Citadel. So Kiri, you know why there are there are actually 3 kings. That's why there are 3 castles. 1 elven, 1 human, 1 dwarf.
Cool.
Left to right.
I want to see a battle king.
So Kiri, you know that this is like the meeting room, but most of the time, like it's very much like a frat boy party, like most of the time. So like a lot of people tell you, because they don't actually show it, that the kings just like fight and do dumb stuff instead of talking about politics. Especially the human. The human is arrogant as heck.
They aren't even noble kings. They're just trash kings.
The elf and the dwarf are actually doing stuff, but Kiri would know that the human was kind of, oh man, that's kind of weird. But like the human was kind of like born into the kingdom.
Yes.
So he's the son, while these 2 are still the elders, because the original Mitosh died early.
Yeah. And
God, we have a frat boy king. I don't like frat boys.
Yep, you have a frat boy king.
Doesn't help that elves and dwarves have such long lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what is this trash kid doing?
Yeah. They're like, oh my gosh, can we please just get something done about the kingdom?
Oh man.
So many things are going on.
I wonder if anyone's gonna try to depose the king if there's a siege. Use the chaos. I would do it.
Now's the time.
Well, not my character. I as a person. Haha. Okay, maybe not. Maybe Ilya would do it. No, he doesn't want power.
No, he doesn't want power.
Yeah, who would do it? Gravis would do it.
I mean, Gravis tried. No, he tried to fake his own death.
Yeah. Gravis did a lot of things. I wonder what they're doing now. How are the heroes yet?
They're waiting for you guys to stop standing on the mountain. Oh man, actually that might have come up. What timeline you guys are in?
Yeah, we don't know where we are yet.
Are we in the good timeline or the bad timeline?
We'll have to see.
And in the distance, we hear word of a new and up-and-coming group. The Wings of Narmi. Wait, that's not how you say it. The Wiggles of Numi?
I think it's the Noodles of Narukami.
If you guys ever make your way towards Lundgren, then maybe you'll figure out what your characters are doing. Maybe some of the actions of them have spread over here, so maybe you'll hear about them.
Oh man.
This is a large city, so probably lots of news travels fast, so maybe you'll hear something about it.
Maybe we should tell them about the goblin. The ones that we saw, not the ones about the attack the city.
Who, me?
I was kind of telling them everything.
No, the Mitosh. Tell them, like, I don't know, advise the guards.
Yeah, definitely.
But they won't listen to us because we have no.
Yeah, there's no.
Yes, dang it! Why are they attacking my town? I just want to take care of my mom and little brother. It's just like, this is so stressful. I can't deal with this.
I'm sorry, but your characters don't know that.
It's fine. I'll just enlarge us and reduce that. I took this kind of as a joke, but kind of because it's cool.
Yeah,
it's gonna be funny how
enlarge reduce is awesome. I rolled 6664. You 6664. You.
I think I'm gonna head to sleep too. I got work pretty early tomorrow as well.
Now's the time. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
You are well. Also, I posted experience points, which is a cool sketch D&D show, which is how D&D sessions are done and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's pretty good. You should watch it.
I might check it out.
Hi, recommend.
Hey.
And also, it's not 4 hours. It's 11. It's like 11 to, I think the longest one is like 17 minutes. So if you have
much more consumable.
Yep, much more consumable. Like it's like, yeah, I think 10 to like 17. I think is the most minutes done.
It's a snack versus a 3-course meal.
So I
Okay,
highly
goodbye.
recommend it. Watch it if you can. Bye. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. You all are cool. Good job. You did it. You didn't die. Goodbye,
Yeah,
music.
we can fly to the wolves.
Goodbye.
Bye.
If I'll. Oh, bye. Disconnect and then clean. I'm not too tired after that one, I feel.
Oh man, did I really write that? That's not like me. I can't even remember. My head hurts. 73 more days. I can do it. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I need that SDK. Please, Nintendo. I'm begging you.
These ramblings continue into the very next day.
I sincerely apologize to all Nintendo staff and all Bob's Games fans. I don't know what's come over me lately. I would never try to damage you, Nintendo. I'm a huge fan. I'm trying really hard here. I believe in you, Nintendo. You know how hard this is on me, right? It's practically torture. What else can I do, Nintendo? You won't ignore my protest. I know you won't. Your company must hear my pleas. A young hero trying his best, like Mario or Link, won't be abandoned and tossed aside, will he? A kind-hearted company like Nintendo would never ignore the pleas of distressed young talents. I have faith in you, Nintendo. In fact, my head is being go away. Don't you dare ignore me, Nintendo. I demand the SDK. If you do not obey, I will take my revenge. You miserable fools. I will run your pathetic company into the ground and spit on the smoldering remains. I will crush you into dust and flush away the ashes like any other filth. Rotting, putrid sewage. That's all you are.
And again, this continues on to the next day.
I really need to get out of here. This headache just won't go away. It's beginning to worry me. I'm starting to become paranoid that there's some kind of camera in my room. I can't shake this feeling that I'm being watched. Ridiculous, I know. What am I thinking? Oh, about yesterday's post. I'm just kidding around. I mean, look at what I said. It's obviously a joke. I wouldn't spit on the smoldering remains. That would put them out.
And then it happened. Huge text reading. 100-day Tensai sit-down protest failed. On Rob's 30th day of his 100-day protest, this text sits right above this image. It seems that Rob has given up on everything.
This is the end of my 100-day protest to Nintendo. All I needed was for them to allow me to purchase a DVD with the software I need to finish. I really wanted to finish this game.
The post goes into far more detail explaining how upset Robert is against Nintendo, or Gantendo as he puts it now, which is a play on words between Evil Kingdom of Ganon and Nintendo, for those who didn't connect that, stating that this is the real Nintendo. One day later, although I can't actually find any actual picture evidence of this, but I did read about it on several now defunct blogs, again, by the way.
Oops, I didn't stop recording.